because I blocked a punch.
It's like, the Shore, oh shit.
Sure you can. Oh, yeah, I can kick shit at you now.
I gotta say
Sure,
one
I'm
thing.
fucked. The Sure,
I
I'm
gotta say
fucked.
one thing.
Yeah.
That's the best sell job Randy Orton's ever done in a while.
You're
Yeah,
not wrong.
like the shorter you can. Like the shorter you can, like when he does that. What I used to do if I blocked it, I would follow it up with the hurricane kick.
Yeah, the top,
Like that's if I was fighting as one of the karate guys.
the fucking Tatsu.
Like, shorter you can, like block that all of a sudden. Hurricane kick, but with Zangief, I would just like do the spinning pile driver and then hit him with a triple clothesline.
Oh,
Like I
God.
swear, like I said, that was the best sell job Randy Orton's ever done.
For sure.
Or if I was a Kuma, just hit him with the Raging Demon.
Yeah, I was gonna
out of
say
it.
it's like just ping. It's like ping.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, shorter you can.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck.
Dead.
Fuck.
Fatality.
So what is he gonna wear this mask like his father wore the cast forever?
Dude, he looks like he literally.
Dude, that forearm injury took forever to heal.
Yeah, like
Yeah, it's in fact I met him right before everything went to shit. The last Legends, he still had the cast on.
dude, you say that, but D'Lo's been supporting a rib injury for the last 25 years.
Here's what I'm wondering. If his face got burned so bad, how come you see part of his mustache hanging out of the fucking
By the way,
He didn't
the
have to
last time I
shave this
checked,
week.
it shouldn't be his full face. It only hit his one eye. He should be walking around like the fucking. He should be walking around like the fucking Undertaker with the fucking Phantom of the Opera mask.
No,
No,
you'll see right there.
he just
He's
got
got the
that.
soul
Rocket
patch
Pirate.
of his beard, and where the nose is, you have a little bit of the mustache. I'm like, dude, if she singed his face that bad, he wouldn't have a beard.
He should have shaved.
And he wouldn't have an eyebrow
Yeah,
either.
he should have committed. Shaved off half the beard and the eyebrow.
By the way,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
also
but
forget.
man, that nose really got it.
Wait,
He
really?
got too much fucking sun.
Wait, hold on. Really?
He
The
looks
reason-
like one of the dinks from Spaceballs. Like dink dink. Dink 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 dink
Dink.
dink dink dink.
By the way, really? We're talking about someone that was in the Breakfast Club, and we're doing that.
That was not the Breakfast Club.
That was in the Breakfast Club too.
No, I was saying we're talking about the Breakfast Club. I'm like,
Well,
no, that movie is definitely
because
not the Breakfast.
No, because
Oh, it was the Breakfast Club, yeah.
yeah, the cast was literally like it was Final Destination meets the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, I know.
But
See, my only gripe with that movie is near the end.
Well, we'll discuss it when we get into it later. We'll discuss
yeah,
it when we get
like I said, there was a lot more questions than there were answers, and I wonder.
Yeah, not really a lot of most of the questions were answered, except for the ending.
Well,
Which
that's what I mean.
discuss. We'll discuss that. And I got a surprise. There's a sequel.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Oh,
There's
well,
a
it doesn't- well, let me put it to you this way.
How is there a
Once it's
sequel?
my choice. If there's my choice, I can pick it.
Okay,
But how is there a sequel?
all right. How is there a sequel? Everybody's dead except for the kid, and the kid's like locked away in the funny farm.
Which, by the way, kind of the same ending as Final Destination 1. Just saying.
Well, we'll get into it later. Let's take one thing at a time.
There are a lot of people in horror movies that all of a sudden they get locked away in the funny farm.
Yeah, it's like Halloween.
Halloween, I'm pretty sure
Saw.
somebody from Friday the 13th got locked in there. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Final Destination.
Yeah, it continues and continues.
All right.
Shall we get into this?
Yes, we
Shall we-
shall. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of From Real to Heal. On today's episode, we talk about what we've been watching. We talk about wrestling, but I mean, we're also reviewing Bad Kids Go to Hell, where the Final Destination meets the Breakfast Club.
Yes, you heard that right.
Well, in character base. But
Yeah.
who the fuck? What, did Judd Nelson really need that much fucking? He didn't need another fucking paycheck. He goes, yeah, let's just rehash what I was famous for, but with a killer. That and much, much more. Chris, hit us with the music.
From real to heel, go!
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of From Real to Heel. We don't number these. We just say fuck it and go with it. I'm your host, Stephen Ronnie, and with me, as always...
It is I, Trips, and I guess we are going to hell. Well, I thought it said going to heel. I'm like, all right, going to hell.
And the Zombie Master. Yes, folks, this was my choice, so we're going to have some fun with this. And our special guest.
The hooligan is back, and I just want to say, fuck Ryback.
Okay, now before Ronnie, thanks for that segue, dude. Ronnie, go for it.
All right, so in our own Facebook chat, we were talking about... I get a message from Ryan. We all get a message from Ryan at like 6 o'clock in the morning saying Ryback's a fucking asshole.
Really?
Yeah, and all right, all I can say is I saw the tweet, but Ryan, if you want to go and talk about what Ryback did to piss in your cornflakes.
Oh, absolutely. All right, look, here's the fucking facts about Ryback or Skip Sheffield or fucking Mr. Meat Hook, whatever the fuck he wants to call himself now. He wants to go out there, dude. He wants to bury the business. He wants to bury, like, legitimate legends, and he wants to talk shit, belts or props, this and that. Motherfucker, you were a professional wrestler. You were at the top, dude. You were in WWE, and you fucking failed spectacularly. And now you want to bury the business because you fucking suck? Really? Takes fucking two people to have a good match. You guys know that. Every fucking wrestler knows that. Any smart fan knows that. Which is why every time that cocksucker's on TV, it's a piece of shit match that fans tune out of.
There's only been one time, in my opinion, that Ryback
I
ever got a pop.
I think CM Punk broke his back trying to carry him to a good match.
Yeah, and then Ryback decided to break his, literally, by trying to throw him through a table.
Yeah.
Right, and then fucking Punk makes him admit, like, either you knew what you were doing and you hurt me on purpose, or you're just big and fucking dumb. Oh, I guess I'm just big and fucking dumb.
Well, good. At least you can fucking admit it.
Dude, they paired him with some of the biggest names in the business, and nobody could get this motherfucker over. That guy right there was the final nail in the coffin for Vince McMahon's musclehead wrestlers.
You ain't wrong there.
And CM
He was
Punk tried.
fucking
Holy
terrible,
shit,
dude.
he tried.
Dude, CM
And let me
Punk,
tell you, if I
CM
ever
Punk tried with a fucking
in the same
cyst.
place as Ryback, I'm gonna get
He
right
tried with
you're
assists.
a
He
prick,
tried
dude.
in several matches. Like CM Punk tried like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Dude, there's no getting that fucking dude over. He's shit in the ring. He's shit on the mic. He's just shit. Period.
Apparently, he
Well,
has an entertaining
Familiar with the
podcast.
term drizzling shits being in the wrestling business.
No, here's the thing. You want to know...
That dude's drizzling shits.
I'm going to enlighten us right now. Chris, you just said he has a good podcast?
No, I said he has an entertaining podcast.
Yeah, you want to know how he got famous off of his podcast?
I know where Ronnie's going with this one.
Yeah, someone that we kind of know, or me and John know. Pat
Quite well, too.
fucking Buck
Fucking Buck.
is the reason he has an entertaining podcast, because those two used to be partners until Ryback decided to shit in his fucking purse. Handbag, you get what I fucking mean. He pulled a Randy Orton and fucking burned a bridge with him, where the dude was going to get booked at PWS or WrestlePro at said time.
All right. Well, I wasn't talking about
No, but I'm
the
saying
podcast. I was talking about like his YouTube thing, like Feed Me
Oh.
More, when he like drinks hot sauce and he talks about like that's it.
But I'm saying is though is
Yeah, dude, feed him more. Turn him into a fucking fat fucking walrus. Where's he staying at? I'll send the motherfucker a stuffed crust pizza.
no. I got one better. Remember, Pizza Hut now made a thing where it's a just the crust, where they are literally selling a circle of cheesy. It is a cheesy crust, and that's what they're. That's the only thing they're selling. It is
Fucking
a
perfect,
Yeah.
man. I'll send it to his house. Fucking enjoy, dude. Feed you more, keep eating, you fat fucking piece of shit.
How do you really feel, dude?
Dude, I have never fucking liked Ryback. He has been the biggest fucking abortion in pro wrestling since Phantasmo.
Oh, Jesus. You're really digging at claws for that.
Listen,
Phantasmo?
really? You're gonna go with Phantasmo?
Fucking
Kazari?
knuckleball shorts versus Barry Horowitz for 2 straight fucking hours than
Dude,
one Ryback.
Dude, you're talking about a guy. You're talking about a company that had Kazarni, who was in one fucking match,
Yes.
and it was.
And hey, if you're talking about that, we also had a great Southern wrestler who was very charismatic called Freddie Joe fucking Floyd. Late great Tracy Smothers. Rest in peace, Tracy Smothers.
Rest in peace, Tracy.
You know, I mean, they made him into Freddie Joe Floyd from Bow Legs, Arkansas, or something. Jesus Christ, really?
Can you believe the balls on Ryback to be taking down the business because he fucking failed? Dude, do you see Brock Lesnar trying to take down the NFL because he's a failed fucking football player? You see Roman Reigns talking shit on the NFL for being a failed fucking football player?
Baron Corbin.
Bradshaw for being a failed fucking football player? Draws?
CM Punk for being a
Goldberg?
failed MMA fighter.
See, you want to know something funny? There's
Did
one
Roman
person.
Reigns even play in the NFL? I don't think he did.
No, he got
No, he tried out.
he got cancer right when he got out of college, so he.
Yeah, so he was a light yellow jacket, and then he
Yeah.
went to wrestling.
Yep. You want to know what one person has over all of them, and you're gonna laugh at this. Baron Corbin was in the NFL.
Oh,
He was also a Golden Gloves boxer.
Yeah, but I'm
He
saying
played
is,
for the Cardinals, didn't he?
yeah, he played for the Cardinals. He did one thing that Brock Lesnar didn't do.
Well, Baron Corbin actually he started a season.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He actually made it. He made the cut for an NFL team.
Yeah, and the thing is though, like if you would have seen him when he played football and how he is
You
now,
would have never
like,
recognized him. He was
right, because
so
he
different.
he put on like what is he had like 100 extra pounds
Yeah,
when he played.
Yeah, I
he was a
think-
lineman.
yeah. He was in D line.
No, offensive.
He was an
line.
offensive guard. Right. Okay. But
Yeah.
yeah, but like that's the thing.
And
He did more than Lesnar. He did more than Ryan. Listen, I hate Baron Corbin. Not just his gimmick. I hate Baron Corbin. Period. He's better. I will say this. He's better than Ryback.
Well, Brock had issues because he hadn't played football that much before, and then when they got him, he went to defense.
Yeah, he was a D tackle.
Yeah, he went to D tackle, and the problem was,
oh
as
shit,
soon
there
as,
you
like,
There, it's just send it in.
and the problem was as soon as he went against the veteran, like blocking,
Yeah.
like he didn't know how to get by him because the veterans have all these tricks.
Yep.
That even though they're holding, you don't know it.
You can hold in
Here's
between the
another-
pads.
Here's another one where he was even bigger.
And
Just
then
send
Brock
another one
got
in.
mad and he started like, Brock got mad, let his temper flare, and then got in some fights. That killed his career.
Oh yeah, that's
In
why
the
he went.
NFL.
And that's why he went to MMA.
Yep.
Which I'm not gonna lie, probably the best thing he ever did.
Yeah, I mean, what was he like? 2-time champ?
2-time champ, knocked out Randy Couture. Literally brought the wrestling world into MMA, where I love the one thing I always remember from him. Well, Brock, you won the title. What are you gonna do?
Career of Heath Herring.
Dude, my favorite line from him is that with Joe Rogan goes, "I'm gonna go bang my wife and drink a Bud Light."
Oh, with the Coors.
The
It was Coors.
It was Coors. And then he gets on the mic again. He goes, "I'm sorry. I'll drink anything cold. Bud Light, you're okay with me."
Just don't go. And yeah, he's gonna bang Sable.
But it's just like, dude, everyone's like, "Oh, he was an asshole."
No,
I go,
no,
he was a heel.
Coors because they were UFC was sponsored by Bud Light, but he wasn't a Bud Light fan. He was more of a Coors guy.
Yeah, and he goes, I'll go bang my wife and drink a Coors Light. And everyone got so mad at him. And then he goes, I'm sorry, Bud Light. Your beer's cool with me. It's cold. We're good. The interview's priceless. He goes, he literally says, I'm a pro wrestler. It's kind of what we do.
So,
Yeah.
Ryan, is there anything else you want to say about him? Go for it. The mic is yours, my friend.
Well, dude, just the balls on this guy to go after somebody like a legitimate Hall of Famer like Mark Henry, a dude who has accomplished so fucking much in his life.
All right, quick. Did Mark Henry break his leg or something?
Yeah, he's in a wheel. He's
Yeah.
in a he tore his MCL because I know he's in a walker.
Yeah, he's on a shin scooter.
Yeah,
Yeah, shin scooter, yeah.
he was on that. He was on that in Legends.
Well, because Mark Henry fucking told the truth. You know, he's an asshole, and if you see him, you should get in his face and tell him he's an asshole. Dude, I will get in his face and tell him he's an asshole. I'll spit in his fucking face. All them muscles are nothing. What people don't understand about fucking big muscle-head wrestlers, they're not fucking strong. Those are fucking glamour muscles. They're aesthetic only. Which is why the strongest fucking dudes in WWE are Keith Lee, Otis, and Cesaro.
All right.
Not wrong.
All right, on Raw, like, all right, can they just stop where they hit another wrestler's music and the wrestler who's beating the shit out of his opponent just stops and looks like a fucking deer in headlights? I'm like, it is so dumb.
I think
It is so over.
I think they need to stop doing we're gonna cue their music for a run-in. Why?
No. It's like Charlotte's beating the shit out of
I
Peyton
know. I just
Royce.
saw it. I just
All of a
saw it.
sudden, woo! And then Charlotte stands like a deer in headlights. I'm like, just come on, man. Use common sense. Beat the hell out of the person first. Then look at him.
That shit only works every now and then. You have to have the right build-up for something like that to work. Like back in the Attitude Era, whenever, you know, the corporation would be beating the shit out of somebody, Austin's music hits. The big guys in the corporation, The Rock, Triple H when he was with them, they stopped.
It's the corporate ministry.
Right, they stopped. They turned around because that was their rival. It was their hero.
They
their
knew.
anti-hero.
Yeah, they knew that Austin was coming, shit was going to go down. And also they had to turn around because Austin wasn't taking forever to get to the ring either.
I think
Perfect
True,
example.
very true. Hey, I
Perfect
learned
example.
I learned a lesson about trying to hit the ring like Austin because I almost hit my ass when I tried to slide in.
Yeah,
The
as soon
perfect
as
example.
what was it? As soon as that glass broke, Austin had a rocket shoved up his ass to the ring, just like, psh, da-dun, da-dun. Like you didn't even get to the chorus of his song. Da-dun,
Well,
da-dun.
that's the thing.
Unless he's beating the shit out of the person while the music's hit.
But that
Still
was
playing.
But I mean,
like
honestly,
Jack.
that's how it would be. If I saw a chance to go beat the shit out of somebody that, you know, was my rival, I'm not going to waste any time. I'm not going to walk down there and let them get ready.
Yeah,
I'm going to
beat the
strap a
shit
rock
out of
on my
See-
back and put my boot in her ass.
See, that's the thing. Back now, I hate we gotta have, like, if they're gonna hit the ring, we need their music to all of a sudden hit. It's like, no. Now you guys have way too long. These guys in the E have way too long theme songs. The thing that worked back in the day, yeah, they may have hit the music and they hit the ring as ASAP. But when you heard the glass shatter, you didn't have to think about whose music it was. You knew who it was. When you heard the dun-dun, like the fucking Rock's music, just the if you boom, he's already in the ring before he even finishes that fucking
If
line.
you smell,
But you know what though?
he's in the ring.
It was also something that was embedded in people's minds. You didn't hear. Here's like if you hear Ziggler's music, it got 3 fucking phrases in. Then he was coming down to the ring. You need something that's almost like a cutoff, where it's like Triple H has never worked. Triple H just showed the
Oh, no,
fuck
Triple
up.
H has worked before. As I boom,
Well,
time to play
actually
the
no.
game.
His words never hit. You heard that guitar slide, and you knew who it was.
Well, as soon as you hear boom, like
Yeah.
obviously Triple H is on his way to the ring.
Like
The
Taker's.
only
Like, same with
woman who
Taker.
did that so far I've seen is Rhea Ripley. Like you heard, like that's mine, and all of a sudden Rhea's like shot out of a cannon.
Because there's not many that are like that anymore.
There's not, but and it's also something about like the person doing it making it believable.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Austin, you bought Austin hitting the fucking...
Austin was ready to get to the ring and whoop some ass. Triple H was ready to go down to the ring and fuck some people up. Rhea Ripley's ready to get to the ring and crack some fucking skulls. Like,
Yeah.
you've got to have that demeanor in your gimmick to really put it over.
Was it the only main roster one that does that, that did that before she left was Becky? Like you heard, whoa, and all of a sudden she's shot out
She's
of a
halfway down the ramp, yeah.
Yeah. Taker used to do it, but Taker always had the lights go out. Biker Taker.
Well, Taker
Biker
Taker.
Taker.
And all of a sudden he's in the ring.
But I'm saying Biker Taker, that you heard that gong, you fucking heard the Harley roll and you were done. Fuck your music, you heard the motorcycle
Holy
go.
shit, is that Warbeard Hanson?
Oh God, Warbeard's back.
Let me
is that Hanson?
I don't know, I'm on a delay.
Ivar, like...
Let me just say that if there's any young workers that, ever tune into this, and you're told to hit the ring hard, dude, crow hop before you get there, or you're gonna fucking greatest Royal Rumble slide. I promise you, this shit happens.
let's face it.
Dude, I went just I fucking ran around the ring because they had our entrance at a weird spot, so I had to round the corner. And when I rounded the corner, I was gonna Sami Zayn it in there.
Yeah.
Or like, King Corbin, where he slides out and catches you with that fucking huge ass clothesline.
Yeah.
I was gonna whoop slide in there, got one leg up on the apron, another one came out from underneath me. It's like, fuck, grab second rope.
All right, I got a question for all of you. Out of 3, there's 3 people, in my opinion, that had the greatest Royal Rumble slides ever. Which ones do you think were the best? Out of Vince McMahon, tearing both his quads, World Slide, or Paul London hitting the fucking ring and sliding out of the fucking ring?
World Slide?
World Slide?
I don't know. I think it takes skill to do both of what Paul London and it takes some fucking skill to hit the ring as hard as you fucking can and stand up and tear both your quads at the same time and then walk to the back.
Well, I'm sorry, World Slide, because he came within about 6 inches of killing himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he slid under where the apron is, and he even said it. If he would have slid
1 inch off,
6 inches over, his head would have went completely into that damn bar.
Yeah, and I love.
Yeah, into that.
Oh, you fucked up there.
I mean, if we're just talking about epic slides in pro wrestling, there's nothing better than the sliding people's elbow.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong there.
The one from the British Bulldog Triple H dog shit match.
Yeah, I think yes, yeah.
That was the one where The Rock took
his
where
socks.
The Rock
wore those fucking loafers to the ring.
Yeah, he wore the loafers to the ring because he was a ref.
Yes, it was that one. But anyway, the one thing I also want to say is, so we were talking about Ryback.
Oh God.
Vince
He's a
McMahon.
fucking spotlight.
Well, wait. Here's what I want to say is too. He ends up blaming everybody but himself. Vince McMahon gave you the fucking world, but his first booking as Ryback was Vince McMahon's fault. He should have never, ever been in a fucking title match.
No.
In Hell in a Cell. To where, who? Paige's fuckboy is the one that fucked you over? Really? Mad at, a no-name ref. Oh yeah, it's gonna low blow Ryback and Ryback's gonna lose and kill his entire push.
Let's be honest, Ryback, so many steroids, you could low blow that motherfucker for real and he wouldn't feel shit.
You're probably not wrong.
God damn.
But what I'm saying is they fought. The only thing I will say is the first time he was in there, they fucked his push. They fucked him over big time. The first time, when they were feeding him freaking jobber of the week.
Yeah, that's where they should have kept him too, as Jobber of the Week.
You're not wrong.
Let's see. We got his real name is good old Ryan Reeves. I remember him when he was on that stupid Tough Enough.
Yeah.
He was on Tough Enough 4, I think it
Well, he
was.
was a
failed
former
that,
football
too.
player. I
How-
don't think he made the NFL.
How does it
This
feel to...
motherfucker's like the Chicago Cubs of humans.
Oh, damn.
Ah, damn.
Shit.
Getting
Tell us,
sick
how
in
you,
here.
tell us how you really feel.
I'm trying. I just can't find the right words. Like, hate's a strong word, but not strong enough.
Loathe,
Loathe, yeah.
loathe, detest.
Shit eater.
It's not bad enough. Like, I don't think that there is a term bad enough for how shitty of an individual this person is.
You're not wrong.
No.
And
Like,
what's the deal with Batista?
Oh, with his stupid fucking Twitter post about, $20,000 for whoever scraped the manatee. First off, the Wildlife Foundation's already found out that it was just like the algae on their back. Us Floridans don't like motherfuckers messing with our manatees. You motherfuckers hit them with your boats on a daily basis.
Chances are he probably didn't see that report when he wrote, because he put that out there. He put that tweet out there days.
Well, I shared the report and asked for my $20,000 and got blocked.
You mean
So
the
draft-
Hall of Famer
a ball
Batista?
I'm sorry. No, I'm not going there. I'm not
Go
gonna say
ahead,
it.
go for it.
You mean the man that cheated on his wife with cancer? Batista?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's a sterling human being. Just a real fucking prince of a fellow. Like, I don't understand how people can take him seriously. He's got a fucking belly button tattoo.
That looks like a
It's
son.
something as fucking lame as the Godsmack son.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, I mean, he did come out to I
I
Walk
guarantee
Alone.
you he spent his 20s sucking dick for money.
Oh, boy.
That's how Triple H might have found him.
Oh, man, he's boys with Brutus and Hogan. That's how Triple H found him.
Oh, Jesus. It's getting deep in here.
Yeesh.
This motherfucker, yeah, dude. There are very few wrestlers that I have absolutely no respect for. Those two top the list, right there with Hulk fucking Hogan.
Hollywood scum Hogan.
He's just he's a whore. He'll do anything for money. Nobody wanted to see a 68-year-old Hogan sitting from fucking naked from the waist down on a wrecking ball. Like, nobody wanted to see that. He did it for the money. He's a whore.
And nobody wanted to see him bag his best friend's wife.
You mean his daughter? Because they looked a lot alike.
No, I'm talking about Bubba the Love Sponge.
Oh, that was a setup, dude. Bubba the Love Sponge was fucking smart. He almost got paid.
Yeah, almost.
You never say it on the fucking video.
He dropped the big leg on her, brother.
Dude, did you guys watch the Gawker trial?
I saw bits of it.
The best part of that was whenever they were talking about Hulk Hogan's genitals.
I
Okay.
didn't see that part.
Oh, dude, it was hilarious. So the dude from Gawker basically describes Hogan's dick like a thermos from a kid's lunchbox.
Oh,
Like,
God.
and
Why?
And then Hulk Hogan has to take the stand. And you can just see the shame on his face, and he's like, that is not an accurate statement.
I got a pinky dick.
I'm rocking a Tic Tac and Raisinets from the steroid abuse in the 80s, brother.
Oh my god, this is great. So someone wrote, whoa, Corey Taylor's on Raw. And it's a photo of Randy Orton.
Nice.
You know what, dude? Corey Taylor's probably going to love that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Have any of you guys played his wrestling game?
not yet.
Which game is that?
CMFT? Wrestling?
I've heard of it. I've never played it. was fun. Let's beat up on Ryback some more. That's
No,
fun.
we beat on Ryback a
He had the
little.
worst fucking catchphrase in the history of pro wrestling.
Feed
I'd
him
rather hear
horse.
somebody like finish a promo and say fucking Shablagoo.
Feed him
Feed
horse.
me more. Fuck you. I bet you that motherfucker was like Warlord back in the 90s in Japan, getting done with the show and everything's closed and just bitching like a giant baby. I'm a big guy. I need a fucking steak. And then bragging about it the next morning, I was up till 4 a.m. and it cost me $200. I got my steak. Yeah, good for you.
Yeah. All right. So, did any Chris, John, Ryan, did you guys watch Hard to Kill?
No,
What?
I saw bits and pieces of it.
Did you watch Impact?
No, I've seen bits and pieces online.
Me too.
Bro,
But I just want to say, what the fuck?
No.
on what end?
Just about all of it.
Okay. So, God bless Sami Callihan. All I gotta say.
Why that?
This motherfucker came up with the best weapon you could ever have in a hardcore match.
A gun?
No, well, I mean, no, that's a Feinstein match, but no, close. A barbed
man. Oh, you had to go there.
a barbed wire N64 controller. Bro, the
I don't know. I
memes.
get tired of hokey weapons, dude. I watched the local show here. I don't know, probably fucking 15 years ago. I mean, Pondo was still fucking
Oh God.
huge draw, and he fucking did a leg drop with an LJN Hogan under his leg, and dude sold it like fucking killed it. Like, it's a fucking wrestler, you piece of shit.
Oh God.
That's whenever I was over fucking like hokey gimmicks.
Yeah.
I mean, the No Mercy jokes that have been made from that, though. It's like, yep, Sami Callihan showed him No Mercy.
I just
Yeah,
realized you
right.
said Sami Zayn.
No, Callahan.
But I think before you accidentally said Sami Zayn.
No, I said, if I did, I didn't mean that. I thought I said Callahan.
Dude, now
But
you're
now-
on the conspiracy against Sammy.
Who still
You know
can't
what?
get the video crew.
You know what? I've met Sammy so many times at different shows. He is one of the coolest motherfuckers you'd ever want to meet. He is such a cool motherfucker, man. Oh, damn.
Ugh.
I really wish the E had used him better.
Maybe they let him keep his actual name and not call him Solomon Crow.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And if they were going to do a hacker gimmick, let him actually take control of it.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that. And let's face it, you literally had a hacker gimmick, and then, oh yeah, we're going to give it to
Mustafa Ali.
Mustafa Ali, and it just failed horribly because look what we have now.
Yeah, we got a guy that used to be a Raw commentator for about a minute, who's now a wrestler, and a shitty one at that.
Worse
Yeah,
than
and
Ryan.
he gets to wrestle Xavier Woods. Oh, look at that. He's a big muscle head again.
He looks like the fight who looks like a bad version of the fucking Predator.
Dio's like, when's my next
See,
hit?
I want to know. I want to ask Mustafa Ali, is there a reason why they have to wear masks and you don't?
If you think about it, we got Bane, Freddy, Jason
Jason.
Voorhees, and fucking the Predator.
Where's Mia Yim?
I don't know where the fuck she is.
She went to go help Generico with the orphans.
Is she in and out again? I mean, because like Mercedes Martinez left that thing and she's back in the title picture in NXT. I'm like,
I don't
Dude,
think she ever did.
dude, Dio looks like he's waiting for his next hit of the fucking crack pipe.
it's the smartest thing Mercedes Martinez ever did because we all know that Rhea Ripley's going to the main roster.
Oh yeah.
She
I
would
just
not
hope
have
they
lost
use Rhea
against
Ripley
Raquel
right.
Gonzalez if that wasn't the case. So therefore, you're looking at Mercedes Martinez, Raquel Gonzalez, Io Shirai right now anyway, Candice LeRae, and Shotzi Blackheart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Shotzi gets brought up next because the problem is if you try to bring up Io Shirai, it's like, what guarantee do you have from Vince that he's not going to throw her in a foreigner gimmick?
Ooh. Ooh. Do we have to
I,
say?
I mean, he
the
threw
Kabuki.
Asuka in it. I mean, he threw Asuka in it like when they tried to turn her heel when there was no need to turn her heel. They tried to turn her heel, and then she just took the shit and used it as a baby face.
I was gonna say she ran with it, but then you gave Kairi Sane that, and oh yeah, we're gonna have the Kabuki Warriors.
Yeah, now Asuka still has the heel makeup, even though she didn't need it. The funny thing is they have Asuka on the mic, I go, ah, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, like, you remember on NXT,
She was
She
able
would
to
talk
speak
normal.
perfect fucking English.
she's like, my opponent is a very good, like, you know, it's still a little tinged, like she sounded a little bit like Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
my
no,
opponent is, you know, like, other than this time. I think she even said somebody's son once before.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Dude,
sure.
I'm sorry, but the best thing that was done when it came to a foreigner gimmick and you wanted a heel was fucking Nakamura.
No, I'm
I
sorry.
love to speak English.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Just walk out and go.
That one, yeah, but the best foreigner gimmick, unfortunately, was like way back in the early 90s.
But Kai.
No, God, no. The only problem was he got hurt to the point where he couldn't wrestle anymore.
Who?
You call this the land of milk and honey?
Oh,
Well, down here it stinks funny.
oh, Tiger.
Ludwig Borga.
Oh, Ludwig Borgen. Okay, yeah.
Ludwig Borga, the evil environmentalist.
So what Daniel Bryan turned into at one point.
It's so funny that, like, you boo an environmentalist. It's like, really? Why are you booing somebody that wants to save the planet? It's like, I'm trying to save the planet. Boo! You suck! It's like, happy Earth Day. Boo! Fuck the Earth! It's like, what?
I mean, you're
It
not
makes
wrong.
no fucking sense. It makes no fucking sense. I remember Daniel Bryan when he was the Planet's champion and
Yeah.
he talked all the Planet stuff. I'm like, okay. But when he started getting way too preachy about it, I'm like, I get how you can boo him.
Yeah. Remember, we're also talking about people that used to boo 3 men coming out on John Deere tractors.
Oh God.
Oh,
Blondie,
that
get it
that
right.
was.
John Deere,
Well, I
sorry.
don't think they were booing the men. I think they were booing the actual gimmick.
I don't
the gimmick-
know.
Stereotypical. It was a huge stereotype.
Oh, a
But at
huge
the same
stereotype.
At the same time, they made it work. They got it over.
They did.
I was gonna say the only reason that was even done well was because it was 3 guys that could fucking wrestle their asses off.
Well, they got
I'm a
the
huge fan
the
of
problem
fucking
with the
Superman.
stereotype. Oh shit! Excuse me. The problem with the stereotype is that it did get over, but nowadays you see any Mexican, Puerto Rican, any Hispanic heritage wrestler, there's always some piece of white trash in the crowd going, "Mow my lawn, mow my lawn," and you just want to punch them in the fucking face.
Like, you're not wrong, but it's like it was, and you know what? That was exactly like back in the day with the good old ECW, where if you had an Italian gimmick, the "Where's my pizza?"
Well, they were
He
called the
ate it.
full-blooded Italians, and they went like, "Hey, what's the matter?" I mean, it was right there.
I know, but I'm saying as though it's like at least like when it came down to like ECW, that was more used as like okay, they ran with the gimmick. The fans knew that the gimmick was what it was, so they kind of played along. It wasn't a stereo. It was as much as it was a stereotype. It wasn't trying to be offensive.
That was
Got a
just the
picture.
full-blooded Italians.
Oh no, but they did the same thing with like the Mexican wrestlers and shit like that, like with Super Crazy and Psychosis back in the day, they used to do that shit. But like,
What picture is
Conor
that?
McGregor, man.
Is that Conor McGregor's watch?
Yeah, that's his
$1
watch.
million.
Jesus.
$1 million.
Jesus.
Balls in
Every
your court,
rappers
Kanye.
rap about Conor McGregor is like, I bought the motherfucker.
hey, Kanye did the smartest thing. He divorced his wife.
Wait, what? Conor divorced his
No,
wife?
Kanye.
Oh, well, Kanye's gonna lose in that.
Yeah, nah, dude, he was making Christian music because of her.
He was calling himself like the Black Space Jesus.
Well, wait. Kanye was making Christian music way before he met Kim Kardashian.
No, he
Jesus
wasn't.
walked. Come on.
He made one album. Not when
Yeah,
but
that
I'm
was
saying
the. Cause
with-
let me see.
with
Wait,
her.
that was the album that was after Late Registration when he started going nuts,
Oh,
and that was way before he met Kim Kardashian.
it kind of bleeds over everything.
But the thing is, Kanye's gone more nuts. And the thing is, Kim Kardashian tried to get him some therapy and some professional help, which is what he needs. And now he's going to divorce Kim, thinking, like, oh, I'm fine. And he's crazy as fucking shit again.
Huh?
I think that has something to do with the Kardashians.
I don't think it does.
They're
'Cause
fucked
Kim's
up
not
anyway.
nice.
Okay, so one of them turned her husband into a drunk. The fucking fat one turned Lamar Odom into a crackhead. And the mom turned Bruce Jenner into a woman.
Not wrong.
Hey, well, maybe, all right. Jenner maybe didn't turn. Bruce Jenner
argue that
had
shit.
those. No, I'm saying Bruce Jenner always had those tendencies, so it is what it is.
Oh yeah, I think that one was more of a joke. That one was more of a
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Lamar
but the
Odom-
crackhead drunk thing is serious.
yeah. The Lamar Odom thing is legit.
Lamar Odom being a crackhead, I mean, Lamar Odom had his own issues when he was an NBA player.
No,
so.
no, not a crackhead. Lamar Odom got turned into a drunk. That was different. It was the one that Kylie Jenner was dating was a crackhead.
Hey, but wait a minute. Beyonce had the best album out there.
The funny thing is though, Kim is the one that basically had the most level head out of all of them.
That's the scary. How
That's
terrifying
fucking
is
frightening.
how terrifying is that
That's
shit?
terrifying.
That's fucking frightening, dude.
It's terrifying, but at the same point, like Kim is trying to, like Kanye needs therapy. Here,
Oh no, he needs
Have
therapy
Have
and
therapy.
medication. Kanye's bipolar. There's no ifs, ands, or buts of that. Kanye's fucking bipolar.
yeah.
He is like that's.
Oh, and Kanye is massively bipolar. He's always been bipolar. That's why
Yeah.
Jay-Z said, "Fuck it." He was done with it.
Yeah. I mean, remember, this is a man that at one point wanted to run for president.
Yeah, and it's like Beyonce had the best album. Sorry, Taylor Swift.
I'm gonna let you finish. But
I'm gonna let you
Beyonce
finish,
had the
but
best
Beyonce-
album.
Oh,
But the funny thing that year, he wasn't wrong. Beyonce's album was, according to mainstream people, the best.
But Taylor Swift at that time was the hottest thing going, so that's why everyone's like, "Oh, this." I go, "Yeah, but Taylor Swift was white hot at that time."
Yeah,
Is it-
but Beyonce was also white hot. So
I'm saying she was. Well, I'm saying, but that at that time it was her crossing over from country to pop. That's the big reason.
Yeah.
that was the album before she blew up, really.
But I'm saying is that was her
That
first.
had the song with the 18, or no, that had the. Oh God, You Belong to Me on it.
Yeah, I was
That's
gonna say that was when she turned from country to pop, and that's why it was white hot.
That was before the "We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together."
Well, let's face it, Taylor Swift got popular over fucking breakup songs. She
Oh, gosh.
is what?
That's the joke.
Yeah.
The joke is don't date Taylor Swift because chances are you'll have an album about you.
That'll go platinum.
See, and
Yeah,
I don't
triple
understand if
platinum.
agreements like
The album will go triple platinum, and it's all about how you treated her like shit,
Yeah.
even if she's the psycho one.
Harry Styles, John Mayer. Like,
have you guys seen the meme where it's like if I dated Taylor Swift, she'd write an album about getting butt fucked and doing cocaine?
And then all of a sudden, she'd make it all about you. Like, I got butt fucked, did cocaine, and it's all his fault.
so it turned into a Wheeler Walker album.
I mean, shit.
Too much.
Shit.
Yeah.
She had a Pop-Tart beef with Katy Perry.
I remember. Oh,
She had a
God.
pop beef with Katy Perry. She wrote a diss track about Katy Perry. Katy wrote one back. That's what blah 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 was.
Yeah. I mean, Taylor Swift had to steal a fucking line from Death Note.
What the hell?
The I'll write your name on a blank page was literally fucking Death Note as a song.
Yeah, I forgot. What was the song? Taylor Swift wrote this one song about Katy Perry. Katy Perry came back, I think, with blah blah blah, I think it was, or something. Or...
Yeah, I know the song. I don't know the song Taylor Swift put out, but I know the song that you're talking about with Katy Perry.
Yeah, then Taylor Swift came at her again, and Katy's like, I'm done with this shit.
Fuck your TikTok
I mean,
fame.
that reminded me of the old pop punk beef between Taking Back Sunday and Brand New.
Oh shit! Yeah, I
Where the
remember that.
fans decided that one, and then Taking Back Sunday won that one when Jesse Lacey was outed as a fucking child molester. No, Jesse Lacey was outed by a bunch of teenage girls.
Oh, I know.
like-
I remember.
yeah, and that's why people can't listen to Brand New that used to love Brand New. They're like, I can't listen to them anymore.
Ugh.
That's why every time I go anywhere, like, or I see a girl's like top 10 list, or like top 10 favorite bands, and they have Brand New, I was like, really? Really? Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Do you really want to think about this
It's like the
hard now?
It's like the John Cena meme. Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
What the hell is this now? WrestleMania report?
Oh,
They're announcing that WrestleMania is going to be 2 dates.
it's 2 nights. They're doing it in Florida
Henry
this
E.
week.
Hanky Panky, I
Hanky.
got it.
Oh,
I need a
Stephanie-
real man.
Yeah, Stephanie. Oh, dude, no. The best one is Cena. Cena was the best one. It was like, oh god, it was Hugh Can't See Me.
Hugh can't see me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I still like Lance Catamaran.
That was good, but no, Hugh Can't
Lance
See Me.
Catamaran, sure.
Sasha Banks was Hail Mary. Or Haley Mary. I'm like, oh, fuck off.
Could be fucking bitch, but that's beside the point.
Sally Mae
Yeah.
or Sailing May,
Sailing May, yeah.
Sailing Me.
Sailing, yeah. I'm like, all right, they're having too much fun with this shit.
Oh yeah, it's hilarious trips with a toupee.
Oh god, speaking of bitch.
Oh,
God.
there she is.
What's her name?
WrestleMania report.
Haley Mary.
Haley Mary.
Which, by the way, the fact that that's in goddamn AT&T Stadium, so Hail Mary in Dallas. Oh yeah, they need a Hail Mary.
Yeah, it's gonna be in Tampa Bay.
Anybody got a shovel?
Dude, Triple H with that fucking
Oh my
toupee.
god, the eyebrow. The eyebrow with the toupee.
Lord.
Oh, and that beard. That beard does not make it work at all.
Oh, dude, it makes it work good. It's like a Bushman.
He looks like fucking. What was that guy that used to do the old thing? Cy Sperling, the old hair club for men.
Oh god. Yeah,
Oh,
no, he.
sexual tension.
Yeah.
Sexual
You can't see me.
stuff like.
Dude,
You
can't
can't see me.
Yep. Dude, that is probably one of my favorite names, though.
Oh,
Hugh.
there I am.
Oh god, it's actually. I mean,
Dojo, punk. You ever see that Saturday Night Live head?
Yes.
He
Oh,
looks
dude,
like shit. He's gotten smaller.
dude, the hair,
Whoa, he cut his hair.
the mane on fucking Cena. He's gotten hair plugs now all of a sudden. Yo, by the way, speaking of weird shit, so TNA. Oh God rest everyone's soul of Ethan Page. Motherfucker had his heart ripped out live on pay-per-view
Yeah, that's some dumb shit.
by himself, by the Karate Man.
Oh
Like-
God, yeah.
Dude,
It's funny if you go to the Wikipedia page, it says Ethan Page was murdered by the Karate Man.
Murdered by Karate Man.
he
It's
has
like match ended in a murder.
yeah, his alternate gimmick ripped out his heart, like Mortal Kombat fatality'd him, and then he puts out a tweet, goes, "This is Ethan Page from the afterlife,"
Oh yeah, Ethan Page. Yeah, his alternate gimmick is the Karate Man.
and he killed in the alternate gimmick killed himself, like literally he killed Ethan Page. So Ethan Page puts out a tweet going, "This is Ethan Page from the afterlife. I am taking a break off of all social media." Like, God damn it.
I give it all the Karate Man.
Yeah.
Okay, here comes the good one. Here comes a good entrance. Love her, man.
Oh yeah.
Lexi.
Triple H actually might need to keep the toupee on because he needs that head of hair. Dude, I'm
But
sorry.
this is Alexis Playground, I take it, or is this this is Alexis Playground.
Yeah.
Oh, she's
It's
oh,
weird they actually have the music because usually they just have it come up with her in it.
They kind of screwed up during that whole WrestleMania thing. They actually went to the arena and then they flashed back when they were doing the Cena thing.
Yeah.
You know what would have been cool if she had gotten on the ropes and slid down the slide. Gotten to the top rope and then slid down the slide.
Dude,
That
I'm
was-
sorry.
I love how I love how she always just talks to the empty swing, like it's somebody there.
Dude, and she's still hinting at the fucking Radicals. God damn it.
You mean the Rascals?
The Rascals. I keep saying the Radicals. God damn it, Perry Saturn.
Well, now they're MSK. So,
MSK, but I'm just saying that she keeps hinting at it. I'm like, Mug, just
yeah.
fast track them, please.
Well, it's
Yeah, well-
also what she does too. Like
Yeah.
it's like the cute like, little princess thing, like
Well,
like that.
you notice though what she does too. She always uses the play side
Yeah.
when she does it.
Yeah.
She doesn't use the pain side.
No, well the pain side. She's used it once.
Yeah.
Good old Randy. Good old Randy.
You mean Randy? I finally sold for somebody, Orton.
That young,
it
Randy
only took
sells a lot. He actually
It took
does.
20 years.
good old
Yeah,
young.
well, that like Randy has something to sink his teeth into. He's like really good.
He's like Kane. When he actually gives a shit, he fucking tries.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good
Will
old,
we see Asuka? Will we see Asuka go down the fucking slide?
good old young Randall.
Randall
Young.
Keith Orton.
That young whippersnapper and Randall Keith Orton.
See, I'm not a fan of like, I want the black lights again with Alexa's Playground because it was creepier. Like just having the lights on with this thing, I'm like, eh.
Yeah, you need the fucking one spotlight on her.
Yeah, the black with the
Oh,
spotlight.
she was. Oh no!
Whoa!
Don't sit there.
There it is. That's your friend. She's like, uh.
Don't make me bring out the fire again.
By the way, I'll say this: I am surprised. I mean, I know Asuka's gear has been like that for years. I've always been surprised that they let her get away with a garter and like a G-string over her pants.
Well, that's what her thing is.
I understand
Yeah,
that,
it's
but I'm surprised that WWE did not have an issue with it.
That's
Well,
because
they-
it's
They
over.
need to get like a rocking horse for her to sit on or
The
something.
rocking horse is over in the corner.
Yeah, well, at least you see.
Oh
Snickers
my
didn't
dude,
flat
that
this.
just took her. That took her completely out of the thing. Oscar's like,
Ooh, what the fuck is happening with Philly? God damn.
sit on the slide.
Go down the
Yeah, see?
slide.
There was a fucking rocking horse right there. She should just sit on the rocking horse.
Ooh.
God.
Alrighty.
This is the best gimmick for her. She's more over now than she's ever been.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I mean, she was over, but damn.
Oh, she was over when she first came, like as the bitch, as the goddess.
Yeah, but this took it to a new fucking level. Uh-oh.
Oh,
She
it
ain't smiling
definitely did.
anymore. She ain't smiling anymore.
God,
Fuck.
and does anyone remember the fact that she was fucking Tinkerbell? Her original gimmick in NXT.
It was a cheerleader type of thing.
Yeah, it was like a prince, like a princess. Like she wore the fucking tutu with glitter. It's like, oh Jesus Christ!
What the fuck is Asuka doing?
That's always a great
I
fucking
don't know.
question.
She's dancing and shit. Well, I don't know. I have it on mute because I'm doing a podcast.
Yeah, I know. So do I.
Oh shit! She screamed at her. Uh-oh, here comes pain.
The fire.
Yeah, fire, fire, fire.
All right. So, do we want to talk about what we watched this week, or do we want to get into the just go into the review?
Let's go what we watched or what we...
Yeah. Oh Jesus.
Sorry, I'm watching the damn like Alexa's Playground, but I have no sound, so I'm just like
Yeah.
trying to interpret it.
You're going by
I
mime.
totally should have put captions on, but that'll fuck it up.
You're miming it. That's like, yep. All right. So, Chris, what did you watch this week?
Oh shit! She's like, you do not say his name.
Oh, wait a minute. Now she's pointing at the rocking horse. The rocking horse is moving.
Asuka's like, bye.
I thought she wasn't scared of the boogeyman. Fuck that shit. I'm
Oh,
out.
no, oh, trust me, she's scared.
Fuck this shit.
Is it wrong that she's creepy kind of hot?
Dude, she's like a mix of like, oh my god, Brittany Murphy's like I'll never tell character.
Oh, don't say a word.
Yeah. I'll never tell. The Shining and fucking Fatal Attraction.
You're not wrong there.
And the character Willow played in Buffy when she was a vampire, like the bored now.
Right.
Like bored now. All right, so what? All right, what I watched?
Yeah.
huh?
What did you watch?
Go for it.
Well, I watched. I think my third watch through of Cobra Kai.
Oh God. All right.
Dude, like I said before, and I don't know if Ryan heard it, but if you think that this is ending with a tournament, you are out your goddamn mind. This shit is not ending with a tournament. It is not. There is no possible way. The thing that does have me intrigued, though, because Sean Kanan's been promoting it. Sean Kanan was Mike Barnes.
Okay.
Right.
So.
And we all know that Thomas Ian Griffith really doesn't act anymore. Or did he quit acting, or?
I don't know, but if that's the case, John might be right again.
I was right once. Damn it,
Well,
I'm right again.
I had a feeling Barnes was coming back, but I didn't know if he would, like, Kreese was going to be the one to call Barnes. Because I always thought that Sean Kanan's Mike Barnes would be like, yeah, I'm good. And that would be the end of it. But now the way some people are talking, he might be another villain. I'm like, I don't think you need another villain. Like, unless Kreese does lose, which makes sense, and then somebody else worse than Kreese takes over Cobra Kai.
You know, someone that creates felons.
Or is a felon. I mean, come on, Mike Barnes did hold Daniel down there and threaten to drown him.
Yeah.
He was like, the water comes in, sign this or you die. Like, how fucked up is that? So, and the funny thing is I also got the Cobra Kai video game.
There's a Cobra Kai video game?
Yeah, it plays a lot like side-scroll. It basically is a side-scrolling beat-em up.
Yeah, I haven't
Like
seen
Final
much of
Fight,
it, so...
Streets of Rage. But it is so true. It is so true to the series, how it is now. Like, you want to go to mall, you want to go to the mall, you got to fight your way there. Then you got to fight inside the mall. You want to go to LaRusso Auto, you got to fight your way there, and then fight at LaRusso Auto. It's like every street in that game is a fight. It's basically becoming what the Valley is. Like, everything you do, you got to fight. Like, just imagine you drive to the Valley and you just see people with baseball bats and shit, and you're just like, what the fuck? Then somebody's like, choose your dojo. I'm like, Miyagi or Cobra Kai? What's the difference? Or Eagle Fang. The difference is Cobra Kai loses in the end, but they bully.
Freaking Marita's the difference.
Yeah. Miyagi Do, they get the shit kicked out of them 5 days a week, but then they might win in the end. Eagle Fang, they get the shit kicked out of them 6 days a week because they're traitors, but they might win in the end. Cobra Kai, you know you're going to lose in the end eventually, but you don't get the shit kicked out of you. So do you take the losing part at the end, or do you take the getting the shit kicked out of you for 5 days of the fucking week? It's a tough trade-off. Or do you just go to one of the non-rivalry affiliated schools and say, fuck that, and know you're going to get obliterated in a tournament?
Yeah.
Yeah, like from Topanga Karate, you know right off the bat, you have no shot of winning.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's like basically you're there for the participation trophy. That's it.
You're there as a jobber.
You're there for participation. 4th place, you may get.
Oh, God.
Let's go for 4th. Maybe 3rd.
What?
We don't suck
Possibly
that much.
3rd place. Yeah, you don't know that. Maybe 3rd.
We
You
don't
don't know.
suck. We don't suck that much. We don't suck that much. We're still losers, but we don't suck.
Yeah, but now with the karate rivalry taking 3 dojos, man, 4th place is the best you can get at one of those other dojos. It's like, man, I'm gonna lose in the semis. I'm good with it.
I'm going to lose to Screaming Eagle Miyagi-Do.
Yeah, I'm either gonna lose to like Eagle Fang Miyagi-Do or Miyagi Fang Karate, or I'm gonna lose and get my ass kicked and like be injured by Cobra Kai.
Fucking Miyagi Fang. That sounds like that's what's gonna be the name.
Miyagi Fang.
It's just gonna be. Oh, somebody had a thing in my Cobra Kai thing where they had like a drawing of Miyagi with his mouth open with fangs, like ah.
They're the MFers.
Miyagi Fang Karate.
They're the
MF
MF, the new
MF.
MF.
Wax off, pussy.
MFK.
Yeah, wax on, wax off, pussy.
Yeah, wax on, wax
Sam
off.
the floor, bitch. But the funniest thing is like to go with the extreme things. Like Dimitri says in one of his things, he's like, and that was a patented Miyagi-Do, sand the floor. Be thankful it wasn't a fatality. I'm like, you goddamn close now. All right, their sand the floor is called the Frozen Lotus, where they sand the floor, it goes all over the place, and then an ice like lotus, like stalactite, just like appears out of nowhere and impales your enemies. Wax on, wax off becomes the 100 hand slap. I haven't played any Cobra Kai yet, but I know like how their powers go. It's like fire for Cobra Kai and ice for Miyagi-Do.
This sounds like Avatar with less steps.
Sounds like Mortal Kombat. It's like apparently Miyagi-Do is a.
Oh, dude, did you guys see the stills that came
Well,
out?
we'll
for
get
Mortal
into that.
Kombat?
We'll get into that.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about the Cole Young character.
Who's Cole Young being played?
No, it's not that. He's an original character. I'm like, you really gonna tell Mortal Kombat from an original character perspective?
Oh yeah, the agent character. I'm hoping.
I'm sorry.
I'm
like,
hoping
if it's Mortal Kombat, if you're telling the story of the first one, Liu Kang has to win it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cole Young is not supposed to win a Mortal Kombat. No.
All I want to know is we're getting Bihan, which means if we're going by lore, we're getting Noob Saibot, and I'm all in for Noob. Eventually,
Sub-Zero,
that's what I mean. Yeah, if we're going by lore, then he's gonna transform into Noob Saibot. Hopefully, if we do, I'm in, because, yeah, that's my fucking favorite character.
But here's the funny thing. Where they show Hanzo and Bihan meeting is in feudal Japan.
Well, because in the story, remember, they're both... Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do the fucking Sub-Zero, how they're going to do Bihan, because Hanzo is dead. That's the whole thing with Hanzo. Hanzo's dead.
Yeah, but not Hanzo didn't die in feudal Japan.
Well, again, we don't know the trailers or anything like that, so let's see what
they said. Like they had like things on there like Hanzo meets Bihan in feudal Japan.
What I'm saying is though is we don't know about the tournament. We don't know how the tournament's going to be set up, like how they'll all meet in the tournament. Apparently,
it's going to be hundreds of years, but the thing that messes that whole thing up with me is Sub-Zero's brother is supposed to be the good Sub-Zero. now either this Sub-Zero brother's a cryomancer and he's hundreds of years old, or Raiden has brought him from feudal Japan through the time warp.
Well, if
we're going...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
Dude,
but so
the
Cobra Kai, it's a fun game. I rewatched the Karate Kid series because why not? Except for the remake because, sorry, shitty cash grabs do not exist in this dojo.
God damn it.
So whatever Jackie Chan, Jaden Smith Kung Fu shit does not exist in my dojo, okay?
Oh no. No, I don't.
Not this dojo.
It's like Rocky V. We don't acknowledge
does a
it.
shitty Kung Fu remake exist? And I'm forget as long as it goes to the original lore, I'm good with it. That's why I'm okay with the next Karate Kid.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. Because it has Miyagi in it and it forwards his story a little bit.
Right. Yeah, I get what
you're saying. And also Screen Rant they must have listened to the show when I talked about how they could have Julie Pierce come back. Like, but not come back as like, oh, I'm a sensei for Miyagi. I hate that. If you're going to bring one of those people back, like, have them come back, as like, how I said before, like, she does it as a favor to Daniel to try to talk to Tori because season 4 Tori's losing her mom. You know that, right, Ryan?
Yeah,
Season 4, Tori's losing her mom,
for sure.
which means she is going to be a wreck of emotions. And that's a wreck of emotions that Kreese can't channel. Kreese could be like, oh, well, take all your aggression in this part, but what about everything else? Because I remember when I lost my mom, I was angry. I was pissed off, but there were so many more other emotions going through. And you can't be angry all the time. So there has to be other things, and that's where a Julie Pierce, like, because somebody will find out. Like Daniel will find out, all of a sudden make a call or whatever. Yeah, you could and all of a sudden Julie's like basically a grief counselor or something like that, because it would make sense given her path from the next Karate Kid, where she was all about grief, and that was how Miyagi got to her and helped her with that. So
Right.
It would make sense to impart that knowledge and be a counselor like that. But all of a sudden, it'd be nice. It'd be somebody that could talk to her that's not in this war. Because anybody from Miyagi-Do trying to talk to Tori, she's going to be like, fuck you. Like, even Miguel now, she'll be like, fuck you. But if you have somebody who's, like, impartial on both sides, like, I get what you're doing, and it is what it is. Good luck to y'all, but I'm here to talk to you. And I think that would work better.
Right.
That would make sense, and that would be a good bring back, and that's that. Like, basically, her and Aisha could be the bridge to Tori and Sam sort of reconciling and being able to live with each other and not wanting to kill each other.
Mm-hmm.
Because it has to be taxing where every day you're looking over your shoulder going, is this person going to seek me out and kill me? I mean, it does get stressful, doesn't it?
That's a relaxing weekend to me.
Yeah, I mean, it gets a little stressful where every day you wake up, you're walking, it's like, is this person going to be waiting outside this door trying to kill me? I mean, it's bad enough that Hawk's going to be looking over his shoulder for all of season 4.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's ridiculous. And, like, yeah. But anyway, the video game was really good. Yes, I watched Cobra Kai again. I started watching this Netflix thing on swear words. The History of Curse Words, hosted by Nicolas Cage. I mean, I watched the one on Fuck. It was pretty funny.
I mean, it's also hosted by Nicolas fucking Cage.
Yeah.
So, everything.
Nicolas Cage, they have Sam Jackson on there. Like, I said fuck. Yes, I say fuck. Nikki Glazer. Other shit. What else? That was basically about it. Football, of course.
Yeah.
Played some Madden Ultimate Team. They have the playoff thing going now. But yeah, and I had band practice. That was pretty cool.
Nice.
It went good, and now I just ordered a PA, so we're not straining to hear ourselves.
Well, that's definitely good.
Oh yeah, because I don't want to blow up my fucking voice on like a little tiny speaker, like it was bad enough that I totally forgot my earplugs. That was not good.
Eesh.
And remember how we talked about how Mulan sucks because it doesn't have that song?
Yeah.
We are doing a cover of that song. We are doing a rock, like hard, like metalcore type cover of "To Be a Man."
Oh God. Oh God,
Gonna
in
be
a good, yeah. I didn't mean like oh God in a great way. That's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Dude, we have fucking breakdowns in it too. Dun, dun, like, yeah. All right. Anyway, that's me, Ronnie.
Well, actually, let's go with John because I wanna save mine because I want to hear Ryan's reaction when I say mine.
Okay, well, I pretty much I just I signed up for the Discovery Plus because there's a show on there that I absolutely love, The Ghost Adventures. They did a almost 2 hour special at the Cecil Hotel.
Yeah, dude, I want to see that.
Oh, dude, it is so fucking intense, dude. If you, I gotta see if are you gonna order it, Ryan? Because if not, I can try to send it to you, like on a file. I don't know if I can, but I have it on a flash drive. But oh my dude, my god, that thing is fucking intense. They have. Are you familiar with Scott Michaels? He does that Dearly Departed tours.
Yeah.
You ever see him? Well, there you go. He takes the guys around to each of the rooms because there's a lot of stories in this hotel. Scott Michaels actually stops halfway through and goes, "I gotta leave. I can't be here anymore," and he actually walks out. Now, for him to get freaking creeped out by something, you know it's fucking intense. But oh, and I watched what else did I watch? I watched I didn't get a chance to see it the first time when they did the quarantine special from the Zach's Museum out in Las Vegas.
It was
Oh,
all
that
right.
was yeah. You know what? It wasn't as good as this one. It was still creepy though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's about 8 to 10 different specials on there. I haven't even grazed the surface with it, but that's pretty much all I watched. And I played a little MLB 20, and that's about it. Nothing really, nothing really major.
So yeah, so all right, so yes, I saw the stuff from Mortal Kombat. I can't wait. The Steve Harvey memes of Jax is fucking great.
Oh yeah.
I saw a trailer today called Sky Sharks.
Oh god.
Yeah, this is why I want to say that. Okay, so has anyone ever seen the movies, the Iron Sky movies?
Iron Sky. Don't sound familiar.
Movie with Adolf Hitler riding on a T-Rex in the center
No,
of the earth.
I've never seen that.
I want to see that.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. Might be
God.
coming in an upcoming episode, just saying. Once I find more of it. But it is it is the third it looks like it's the third movie of this franchise. The best synopsis, the Nazis are trying to wage war with people and they make flying sharks.
Oh, Jesus.
It is Sharknado level bad, yes. But it looks like a fucking great time. It looks freaking hilarious. I mean, yeah, Ryan, you have to find the trailer. I think I put the trailer in the group chat.
Yeah, you did.
On Facebook, yeah. You gotta watch it. It's freaking great. Yeah, I watched the movie, obviously. I saw the first episode of WandaVision.
I haven't started that yet.
Seen that yet.
It's good. They do the first two. I gotta watch the second one, but from what it looks like, it's the same format as the first one. So, both first two episodes are set in the 50s.
Interesting.
So, and the thing is, they're kind of trapped in like a sitcom where every episode is something different, and it's shot accurate to when of the year it's being shot. So like they're doing 50, so Vision's dressed in a suit and tie, she's dressed in a dress, it's shot in black and white.
Does it have a laugh track?
Yes.
Oh god.
So it's those type of things, and then like there's one where they have Vision and Scarlet Witch in their old gear, where like Scarlet Witch is looking like that, but it's a Halloween episode that's shot in like the 80s.
Oh, good lord.
So it's gonna be interesting. But yeah, right now that's really the big things that I've been watching. There hasn't been much
Right.
MMA and shit like that.
Ryan, did you watch anything this weekend or no?
I did actually. I watched Night Stalker: Hunt for a Killer.
Interesting. What is that?
So that is the story of Richard Ramirez and his apprehension by the FBI.
Ooh, that sounds interesting. Where's that on?
It's on Netflix. It's 4 episodes, I believe. And I'll tell you, man, like I am a big fan of like murderabilia and serial killer culture. Like the psychology of these fucking people is amazing. Like take Ed Kemper, for example. Dude was fucking 6'9" and had an IQ that rivaled Einstein, and he was a serial killer.
Wow.
Right.
So, I mean, it's super fascinating. Then they did this one on Ramirez, and man, like I knew that he was fucked up, but they dropped some shit that, like, some charges that were dropped against him because of all the murder charges
Right.
that really are like, what the fuck? He did certain things that I personally found strange for a serial killer and serial rapist, because he did leave some survivors, and that's really non-typical of a serial killer, especially one like Ramirez. You know, who was working during a time whenever like people didn't lock their doors, people didn't lock their windows. Fuck, he was the walk-in killer first.
Yeah.
But it was great. It was fucking well shot, and I mean, there's so much like historical footage. They're talking to the agents that apprehended him and shit. It was great. Highly recommend it.
So, all right, I'm going to say this. If you do get a chance to watch that Ghost Adventures Cecil Soul Hotel, it mentions Richard Ramirez. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, I know. I know Ramirez stayed at that hotel.
And they go into great detail about him with that. So, if you like that, I mean,
he was my favorite part of American Horror Story, 1984.
I didn't see that season. I
was so good. It was so good.
And the actor they found to play Ramirez looks like Ramirez. Like that's one of the my favorite things about Mindhunters.
Right.
Is the fact that they found actors that actually look like these serial killers. I'm gonna send it to the chat real quick because it's pretty fucking crazy.
All right.
So this was Mindhunters with man.
The Skype chat or the Facebook chat?
No, not Facebook. Skype.
Oh, okay.
So, here's Manson, Kemper, and my personal favorite serial killer, David Berkowitz.
Oh shit, man, that's creepy close, man.
Isn't it?
Oh, that's fucking creepy close, man.
Damn.
Especially, I mean, the middle one, with the Manson and the Son of Sam, those are dead ringers, man. That's creepy, man.
Yeah. I only say that Berkowitz is my favorite because there was nothing wrong with him. He just made the courts believe there was. Fuck going to prison and death row. He's sitting in a fucking asylum for the
devil
criminally
made
insane.
me do it. My dog made me do it.
I listened. My neighbor's dog told me to kill people.
Right, and then whenever the FBI was questioning him, whenever they put together their first task force to profile the psychology of serial killers, and it's what Mindhunters is about.
All right.
Like they got to him, and you can read the transcript, and he's like, "You want to know why I said it? Because they fucking ate it up." There's nothing wrong with Son of Sam. He didn't hear shit. He had a high IQ, and he liked to kill.
You know what? There's a special. I don't know if you can find it. If not, it's called "The Bronx is Burning." It was a documentary a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It took place during the Yankees in 77 and 78, but also it was
All right.
also the talk about Son of Sam. They interchange between the two stories.
You
78
know that he
Yank.
gave himself that name, right?
What's that?
He gave himself the name Son of Sam
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
because his weapon of choice was a 44 caliber handgun, and the papers called him the 44 caliber killer. He
Killer,
hated
yeah.
it. Hated it. Called
That's
himself
why
the
he-
Son of Sam.
That's why he sent all those letters to the
Yeah.
newspapers, basically mocking them.
Right.
That's also why he said a dog. He said a dog made me do it. Who sounded like Satan or something. Who
Yeah,
was
yeah. Like the
Satan?
dog was possessed by a demon. There were voices in the walls, and he was just making that shit up.
Damn.
Incredible.
Yeah,
Like- Like these dudes are all poster child for like the line between genius and crazy.
Yeah, that line
It's
is,
fucking
and that's why they
razor
say.
thin.
That's why they say that line is very thin.
Dude,
like
fucking
Manson.
Charles Manson, he was a little bitty short fucking guy. He was not
I was just
physically.
going to bring that up. Manson, for everybody saying Manson was a lunatic, yeah, he might have been crazy, but motherfucker wasn't stupid.
No, not by any means. And whenever he was profiled by the FBI, he asked this agent for his sunglasses, and the agent gave them to him. The first thing he did when he walked back into his cell block was said that he stole them off the agent. He had to appear bigger than he was because he was only like fucking 5'8".
Yeah.
Who was this, Berkowitz, or this was
Charles.
Manson.
Oh,
Now we're talking about that. But you know what? There's one line that Manson said. I don't know if it was during an interview. He said it, and we actually sampled it in one of our songs when I was in a band. He goes, "Believe me, if I started murdering people, there'd be none of you left."
Oh yeah,
When
no,
he-
100%. Look,
When
Charles
he
Manson's
said,
crazy, but he doesn't deserve to be on a list of serial killers because he did not kill anyone.
technically, he never murdered a single person, or according to the reports, anyway.
He had
Yeah.
oratory skills. He could get in your head.
Yeah, he fucked with your head. He's a mind fucker, if you want to call it that. He was a mind
That's
fucker.
what like all the drugs were for. That way
Right.
they were open to his
Interpretation.
ideals and
Right.
suggestions. Oh, he had these people believing that he was the fucking reincarnated son of God.
Right.
But a serial killer? No.
Yeah, because technically from well, I've watched dozens of documentaries about him. There's another one I watched. It's called 6 Degrees of Helter Skelter.
Yeah.
Oh my god! It's got Scott Michaels as the host of that too. Oh, dude, the story of that man. It's like the places that are still there. I mean, the ranch is obviously gone, but the caves are still there. The
Yep.
tunnels are still there. And I've seen people go on YouTube. They take trips through there. The tunnel looks exactly like that picture where they were all sitting under that rock. It looks identical. It has not changed since
Right.
69 or 70, whenever it was taken. But it's like Manson, he could manipulate anybody to do what he wanted, and he didn't have to lift a finger.
Did you guys know that we have lived through the most prolific serial killer in American history and had no idea because it's not covered in the media?
Who's that?
It's a guy named Sam Little. He was an amateur boxer. He used his nomadic lifestyle to traffic prostitutes and drug addicts.
Okay.
He was arrested for one murder in 1992. He has been linked to 93. He has confessed to over 60.
Damn.
And he has intimate details of these murders, like body positioning, how these people were killed. Like they already had him in jail. He was already serving a life sentence. He's like, what the fuck else are they going to do to me? Yeah. You want to know? I'll tell you.
damn.
I've never heard of
Jesus.
that. I'll have to look into that one.
Look him up, man. He's got a higher body count than Bundy and Gacy combined.
That's
That's
terrifying.
that is, I mean, because, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't Gacy, wasn't it like 34 young boys Was it 34, 35? I forget the exact number.
34 bodies were removed from under his house.
Right.
Dude, I'm part of a fucking serial killer discussion group, and this bitch went out and got Bundy's bite marks tattooed on her leg.
Whoa. Okay, that person's a little on the freaky side.
Yeah,
You think?
but no matter
Ooh.
what, dude, that's like anything. These serial killers get famous. They've got groupies.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, wasn't Manson married to somebody?
Right before he died, yeah, he was actually he was supposed to get married, but I don't think he did.
There was another story, one more story before we move on. That I don't know if Ronnie or Chris, you saw it. It's like Ryan, you probably did. You remember the Memphis Three,
Yeah,
West Memphis Three?
the West Memphis Three. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I've watched. Did you watch Paradise Lost? The three of them, the three documentaries.
yeah, I did.
Those, you know what? When I've watched serial killer stuff in the past, and I've watched a lot of documentaries about that, when you see these people, you will automatically get the feeling that these people are fucking evil. When
For
I
sure.
watched that documentary, I did not get an evil feeling off of Damien Echols. I didn't get that vibe off of him, or Jesse Miskelly, or I forget what the other I forget what the middle guy's name was. Right now, Jesse Miskelly, Damien Echols, but I forget what the other guy's name was. But I didn't get a vibe off of them that they were evil. I just didn't get it.
Well, sometimes it's not about the vibe; it's more about what's in their past. There's a lot of telltale signs that people are going to be prone to multiple or serial murders.
Right. And I
Yeah,
just didn't get that off of them, any of them.
Right. Like if at some point in their past, they got off on torturing animals and killing animals, yeah, they're more prone to be a serial killer because it's a trait of serial killers.
Because a lot of people thought because of the way Damien dressed, the way he acted, that he was into devil worship and all this stuff, and he was just at the time he was a misunderstood kid who
Yep.
was into music, was into heavy metal music, and he did like devil stuff, but he never did anything to anybody. He never even hurt any animals. He was just into weird shit, and everybody automatically assumed that he killed these three boys. When I still think it was the stepfather of one of them,
Usually is.
Terry Nichols. I think it was. I think he was the one that I think, and to this day he denies doing it. But I think he's the one that fucking did it. But I don't know, Chris or Ryan. Did you ever watch that, or
no.
did you ever hear of it?
I know
Yeah.
of it, but I never watched it.
No.
Well, Paradise Lost. It's 3 parts. These documentaries it's disturbing, but it's interesting to watch, but it's disturbing. I will not sugarcoat it. It is disturbing. It is grotesque to look at, but a whole town basically turned on these three teenagers, basically convicting them of something they never did.
Right.
And I mean, it was just, that's why you were seeing people like Johnny Depp was coming out for him. What's his name from fucking Pearl Jam? Eddie Vedder was coming out in support of them. Who else? What'd you say, Ryan? I didn't hear you.
I said Eddie Vedder.
Yeah, Eddie Vedder. Yeah. I mean, it's like the weirdest thing about it is like the beginning of it's all set to Metallica music. The whole it's like Metallica music in the background. It's so weird, but it's something I think if you get the chance to watch it, it's interesting. It is very interesting. They're long. They're about 2.5 hours each, 3 parts.
Yeah.
It's a good 7 hours, but if you watch it in like over days, it's fine. But anyway, shall we move on?
Yes. Well, the title's already up on the screen. John, if you want to lead us in.
Okay, now
The boss
we are.
calls, I gotta take care of something.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, you guys enjoy your review.
Yep.
All right, Ryan.
Have a
I'll
good
talk to you
one,
later,
man.
bud.
See you guys.
Okay, now we are going back. The movie we're reviewing tonight is called Bad Kids Go to Hell. Came out in 2012. It was released in the United States on December 7th, and it was very limited release. Didn't get a big, it wasn't a mega release, so it really didn't make that much money. I couldn't pull up the box office, so I don't know how much it made. Trying to find it.
I don't even think it was a theatrical release. I thought it
No,
was.
there was. It was very limited. It was a very limited release.
That type of stuff won't have like dollar signs behind it for things.
Yeah, I mean this. I mean, basically is well. Basically, Ronnie, you said it best. This is The Breakfast Club meets Final Destination. You're not wrong in that regard. You know, I mean, the movie opens where our lead character is standing in the library and everybody around him is dead. And then basically it goes into where our lead actor, I forget his name, off the top of my head, I'm drawing a fucking blank.
Who, Max?
Max, okay.
No, that wasn't Max. It was Mark.
Mark. Sorry.
Mark. That's it. I knew
Or
it was
Matt.
something.
I'm sorry, Matt.
Yeah,
Matt
it was
Clark.
Matt Clark, right. So he's driving to detention on Saturday morning, and he's talking to somebody named Carlos, who we never see. You know, he talks about him throughout the entire movie, but we don't see him ever. And he goes to, I guess, the vice principal or
No, it was a guidance counselor.
a counselor, right? And he was expelled from the school and showed up, and he wasn't on the detention list. But the counselor says, "Okay, I'm going to let you stay in detention for now." And then we meet each of the other characters. We meet Veronica, Trisha, Craig, and Tarek,
Meg.
and Meg. Yeah, you know, it's like we meet all them, and it's like we find out throughout the thing why they're there. And the funny part to me in the beginning of this is when they're all standing there in the library, they're like, "We're not going to have this thing where we all become friends and we all tell, we're not some 80s cliche thing," which we all know that's a direct nod to the Breakfast Club. Come
Obviously.
on. I mean, if you look at the group, you had the one guy that was like the nerd.
Well, you had the nerd, the jock, the redhead,
the metalhead. You know, it's like, and then you had one more because if the Breakfast Club was only 5, this was 6. But what the surprising was is like when you see each of these characters, you didn't realize. I mean, the redhead was a complete slut doing a striptease in the middle of a class
because she was stressed. But the redhead's also a raging asthmatic.
Right, which plays into her demise, but we'll get into that later. But all of them were all the 4 of them, the blonde chick, the redheaded chick, the token guy, and the geek are all like their parents are bigwigs. I think the blonde's mother's the governor or something.
Senator, governor trying to become senator.
Governor.
No, governor
and
trying
Craig's
to become senator.
dad works for or does something for. Tarek's dad is like this real estate mogul or something.
Right. So basically, what I'm leaving out too is the school was built on a Native American's former house. And everybody thinks that library is haunted because of how they forced out this Native American gentleman out of his house. You know, so they're like, it's haunted by him, blah, 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 blah. But it's technically not, but when we get into that a little bit more, we'll discuss that. But so after the counselor tells them basically it's going to be all locked up, you're going to be all locked in here for hours and stuff like that, and they spike his coffee with eye drops to get him sick, But and then it was like he's farting as he leaves. It's like kind of like kind of like what they did to the guy from the Breakfast Club, but they didn't poison him, obviously. But so everything starts to happen, and they decide, let's do a seance.
Yeah, out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere, let's do a seance and try to bring out the spirit of this Native American that was there to reach him in an haunted thing. So all of a sudden, shit starts to happen, and the redheaded girl runs out of the room, looks for her inhaler, can't find her inhaler, and then drops dead.
Yep.
And just drops dead. But do they try to freak out? No, they just leave her there, and just nobody starts freaking out, and she just pretty much left there. And then they start looking through each of the purses and backpacks for this, and it turns out it was in the backpack of the geeky guy. And he's like, I don't know how it got there. And then we find out how he got into the detention, which was really kind of lame. What did they do? He put a bug or something?
No, he stole a kid's, wheelchair kid's soup.
He stole a kid's soup.
Right.
And he also did some other shit, too.
Yeah.
But that was stupid how, and it's, but the part, what I find it funny is Judd Nelson didn't really have that major a part in this movie. He's really not in it that much. He's in it during a few scenes, and then he really doesn't have a major part. It's more of the counselor. He's got a bigger part than Judd Nelson does in this movie, which I find weird. If you got one of the biggest 80s guys and you're mocking one of his biggest movies, have him in it more.
Well, I mean, he was kind of he was also kind of an asshole, because any time that they would be doing something bad, it would be the worst timing, because it would always be, oh fuck, what's his name? Not Matt. Mark, right?
Mark.
Mark is the one that's protecting Matt. I was right the first time. Matt.
It was Matt.
So he's the one saving everybody, but yet he's the one that looks like the asshole.
Right. But here's the thing. Then they eventually find out. I think when he goes into the air vent to try to find a way out, the metalhead chick,
the goth
metalhead chick goes on the computer and finds out.
Witch?
The witch.
The witchy girl?
Yeah. Goes and they find all his transcripts. They're like, why were you in juvie? Why were you this, that, and the other thing, and all that stuff? And he's like, nothing. I didn't do anything. I didn't hurt anybody. And we never really do find out why he was in juvie.
Right.
Why he was expelled. That's one part that I thought was a little fucked up. We never got an answer to that question. So
What? Why who?
Why was he kicked out of school? Why was he
not why was he kicked out of school, why was he in juvie?
Yeah, why was he in juvie? We never find out why he's in fucking juvie.
I mean that he was in juvie?
Yeah.
That he is. He
No,
was.
Was.
And then, he was at school. He kept doing these jobs helping people. He got expelled because of dumb shit.
Yeah.
Because of shit he was trying to do, like how he was trying to save the one thing with Trisha.
Right.
And he kept throwing basketballs and kicking them at her. And he
hit-
had the
hitting
worst game
everybody
ever in
else.
the history of the world.
Yeah.
Knocked out the whole thing.
The kid with the
He
wheelchair.
tackled the kid in the wheelchair.
Right.
He spilled the soup.
He groped.
Like, basically, it was a whole litany of shit that happened to him that he didn't do. He did, but
He tried
did
to do
it.
the right thing.
Yeah, trying to do the right thing, and they expelled him for it.
He molested Trisha and then cut up. God damn it! Can't say that with a straight face. Yeah, he ended up because when he was slipping on the fucking punch, literally putting his hands all over the one girl,
Trisha.
Trisha.
Yeah.
And then basically breaks the leg of the jock.
Oh no, he put a fucking. They put a fucking piece of.
Well, he didn't break it. What happened is the disco ball came down and it crashed. Well, it hit him, but it crashed. And he's like, all right, I guess I'm okay. And all of a sudden, he had a piece of the disco ball right in his freaking leg.
Yeah.
He really didn't
the
break
other-
his leg. He just cut it
And
at the
the-
wrong spot.
And the other funny part he was when the girl did the strip tease, he goes out to the hallway and gets paint on his pants for some reason. Goes to the bathroom, comes back while she's doing the strip tease, and they think he's messing with himself. That's why the goth chick goes, if you're gonna masturbate, let me watch. I'll give you some private time, but let me watch. Because that's what they thought he did, because he was trying to clean his pants, but they thought he was jerking off. But so eventually,
Which, by the way, I'm sorry, but you have a high school girl with her tits completely out, pretty much half naked, and that was one of the bigger issues? I'm sorry, everyone with their fucking camera out is yeah, you have a little bit of a problem, just that. That's a problem. But then you have that sitting right over there with everyone around her.
and she doesn't care, because apparently, and he's like, why didn't she get into trouble? It's because her father or mother was some bigwig, and she was allowed to get away with it.
Yeah, had some stroke, no pun intended.
Yeah, and I mean, that's what the three of them, the other, the athlete, the nerd, and the Trisha, all had mothers or fathers that had a lot of stroke. And that's why they never really got into trouble.
Oh, Trisha's mother had a lot of stroke.
Yeah.
Well,
But
yeah,
then-
she did.
But then after all of this, the geek kid says he disappears. We never see him. He mysteriously disappears after Matt goes into the tunnel or the air vent, falls out in the security room, gets a bunch of discs with, I guess, that the counselor recorded every session with these people.
No,
Then
it
goes-
was the security cameras that it was
Right,
the security
right.
cameras that caught him, so he can clear his name.
Right. And come back, and the geeky guy's gone. We don't see where he went, and they really don't discuss where he went. I assume he went. I think they mentioned he goes in the vent, but then we don't see or hear from him again until the end. But we'll get to that in a minute. We'll get to that in a little bit. But then all of a sudden, they start fighting with each other. And Trisha and what's the football guy's name?
Craig.
The jock. Craig. All of a sudden, the sprinklers come on, and then Craig all of a sudden pulls out a 9.
No,
He pulls out a fucking gun. And it's like, where did this come from? Why all of a sudden is he bringing a fucking gun out?
well, he had a gun on him from the start.
Right, but we don't ever see it.
No, because the father asks him, "What is wrong? Like, what's wrong with your leg?"
That's right, and he goes, "Oh, I'm just walking because, my legs bother me and stuff."
Yeah.
So I didn't realize. Well, at the time, we didn't realize it was
Right.
his son. But then it's like, I forget how the whole segue is like. So the goth chick basically gets in between everybody. Then he starts shooting. Then the Matt and the goth chick get locked in this room, and they think it's the spirit of the Native American, when it really turned out to be a 3D hologram of Abe Lincoln.
Okay. Here's my problem with this movie. This is my big problem. Is
All right.
the fucking green screen effects.
Oh yeah, they were bad. Oh, they were bad.
Oh my god, they were
really
awful.
bad. Oh yeah.
The cockroach. I'm sorry. When the cockroach looks like it was placed from fucking Adobe, fucking
Paint shop.
yeah, paint shop. Is like, oh my god. And then the outside rain. Like the
It's so hokey
oh, it
looking.
looked bad. It looked like something out of the fucking 80s.
Oh yeah. I'm not disagreeing with you on that one. I will not disagree with you on
Oh,
that
the cockroaches! Like, I'm just looking at that. When they showed the cockroaches, I'm like, dude, the scarab beetles from fucking the mummy.
Oh,
The
good
mummy
Lord.
looked more realistic than this shit.
I'm sorry to break this, but Chris, are you seeing this?
Mm-hmm.
Ronnie, you're on a delay. We're just gonna let it wait until the delay catches up with you.
Is it a midget Goldberg?
Just watch.
Please tell. Did they drag out Gilbert?
Just watch.
That would be great if they dragged out Gilbert.
Just watch.
Oh no! Well, they just hit Goldberg's music, so
My
Wow.
God, massive delay. Holy
yeah, it's
shit.
a 5-second
Yeah.
delay. It is.
And he looks like shit.
Oh, Gilbert looks terrible.
He looks like shit.
5-second delay.
That's more like a 15-second delay.
Yeah,
Dude,
more
it's
30.
it's the same delay that it is streaming. I'm not on live television. I'm streaming it. The USA app always has a delay.
All right.
But anyway, back to our discussion. So basically, I don't know what happens to. I forget how. Oh no! Wait a minute. They actually decide to talk to. The blonde girl and the athlete have a fight, and she actually drops the N-word. And I thought, okay, how did?
Oh, yeah. Well, I had to do with the whole thing where Craig was. What the fuck?
Oh, good Lord! Oh, for God's sakes! Oh God! Oh Lord! Oh God! Oh God! I am so disturbed by this.
Anyway,
Oh God! I can't ever. I got to turn this off because it's too much of a distraction. I can't even watch this. Anyway, but then they get to the point where I don't know what happens. Is like they're still locked in this room. Apparently, the athlete guy falls down the stairs and gets impaled. What does he get impaled on?
his crotch.
Was that what that
Oh,
was?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, he falls down the stairs and gets impaled on his crutch.
Which, by the way, how fucking sharp is that crutch?
Apparently sharp enough.
Yeah, well, he fell on it a certain way. I'm like, all right, whatever.
And I got to say one thing, and this is the one part I'll tell. That fall down the stairs was a long ass fall down them stairs.
But who in their right mind shoots a so-called ghost?
Right.
A guy who doesn't believe in ghosts.
Yeah, I'm like,
But
Because if you believed in ghosts, you know that shooting them wouldn't do anything.
yeah, I mean,
yeah,
the bullets are gonna go right fucking through them. Then they decide, okay, then it's down to the two girls and the guy. And out of nowhere, Matt and the goth chick are talking, and out of the blue, she goes, "Let's fuck."
yeah.
I mean, just out of let's start screwing in the middle of this everything. The Trisha's looking out the window at the janitor, whom we forget to mention is as dumb as a box of rocks,
Or was he?
and she's staring. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. And you know, I mean, the fact that they just start, oh my God, he's out there. Let's get his attention. Blah 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 blah. Then they get. I don't know. I think the top of the window breaks in the library.
No, he
So
broke it because he was trying to get out.
Right. He picks up a medal or a statue and throws it up in the air and tries to climb it. And he gets attached onto a wheelbarrow. Starts climbing up. Then Trisha goes, "My turn. I'm next." She starts to climb up. And then all of a sudden, the whole thing gives up and he starts to fall. Where did the nail gun come in?
The nail gun was attached to the thing. So when he fell, the nail gun thing presented itself.
Yeah, because it didn't break. I was gonna say, yeah, no, the nail gun didn't break through the glass. It was the glass got broken from
Attached
the
to
lightning.
And it was attached to his leg.
Yeah,
No,
it was attached to
the,
his
the
leg.
cable was attached to his leg because when he fell from the cable wire that was attached to the wheelbarrow, his leg
Right.
got caught up in the nail gun.
Yeah.
But then the nail gun starts shooting people, and of course, nobody gets hit. Then he eventually falls, and then some more glass comes down, and he gets a piece of glass in his foot. No reaction.
Yeah,
Nothing. I mean, that was hokey. I mean, that was hokey. I'm like, okay, you get a huge shard of glass in your foot, no reaction. It's like Randy Orton selling in a match. Doesn't happen.
often.
But
Doesn't happen often, but
doesn't happen often, but you get my point. So then Trisha is sitting there saying, she's pointing the nail gun at Matt, saying, "Why are you doing this? Blah 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 blah." Getting all involved in this. Then the goth chick comes down and goes, "Wait a minute, stop!" And then they go into it about her mother for some reason, into Trisha's mother. Start talking about that. We don't know why.
well, because her
Oh,
mother.
Trish's mother, because she's all behind it.
Yeah,
Because she's. And then now this is where the movie takes a weird turn, if you can believe it. Somebody pulls out a miniature camera.
well, it was in his. It was in. God damn it! It was in Chad's.
Backpack.
Well,
No.
it makes sense because when Matt, in the scene where Matt basically is trying to knock Trisha out with the basketballs and subsequently knocks out that whole gym class,
Right.
Meg, Craig, Tarek, and
Tarok.
Trisha are all talking, and they're like, she's like, nobody say anything. Nobody say anything. Da 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 da. And then she's like, "Oh, I'll come clean. I'll say it all." Like,
I'll take the blame.
hinting
for it.
that they did something. It's like, and that's what she put her cocaine in everybody's subsequent backpack.
And then took all their backpacks. That's when Matt tried to knock
Hit
her
her with the
down
basketball.
to get her so everybody would be safe. Again, trying to do the right thing, but yet he gets screwed. But I mean, it took how many basketballs before he finally hit her?
Oh, every one except the last one.
And
Yep.
then Judd Nelson comes in and goes, "To my office." I'm
Yeah,
like, really, dude?
yeah, because they killed the guy. They killed the ghost guy, who was Jacob Rainwater.
Right, yeah, because that's how they got.
Killed. That's who they
Yeah,
killed. You didn't know who they did. That's when they showed the video, and they all were there. And that's how
Well,
Trisha got the scars that you thought were suicide, but they weren't.
that's how what's his name got the scar on his chest.
Right.
Craig got the scar on his chest and all that stuff. So,
That's what attributed to Meg's extreme stress.
right, which led to her. Yeah, I mean, it was all involved, all encompassing. That that's how everything happened. Then all of a sudden, they decide that the last three remaining of them go in and say, "Let's do another séance."
Yeah,
But
because they
don't
got to
bring-
put rainwater in the bottle again.
We gotta we gotta put this back in. We gotta tidy up everything so we're done. Then all of a sudden, the goth chick runs out of the room going, "Oh!" And it looks like she got stabbed in the throat.
Well, she
And
didn't run out of the room. What happened? She said, like, this needs to end. You need to go leave us, Jacob Rainwater. All of a sudden, the lights go crazy. And then all of a sudden, she's not there.
And there's blood on the
And
floor.
Trisha's crying all over the place. And that's when he runs and he sees that she has her throat slit, supposedly.
Yeah, which we're getting to very soon.
Yeah.
That then all of a sudden, Matt and Trisha have a stare down, and they start getting into it. And all of a sudden, then Trisha decides to put the nail gun to her head and shoot herself in the head with the damn nail gun. And then at that point, Matt's standing there, doesn't know what to do. Then all of a sudden, the goth chick comes back to life.
Veronica.
Veronica, that's it. And she comes back as a zombie-looking thing. But then it turned out she and the counselor were in on it all along.
Well, first she sees the quote-unquote ghost.
And he shoots the fuck out of it with the nail gun. And that was Tarek.
Yeah, that
the
was
costume.
Tarek after the teacher,
The
after the
counselor.
study hall guy went like that, after he was outside puking his guts out.
He saw him escape through one of the vents. And they
Yeah.
said, "Oh, you can't leave."
Yeah,
Type
and he
of
was
thing.
chasing Tarek all over the place.
Right.
And then he
So-
got killed.
Yeah, by the nail gun. Oh no, I think he might have been dead before that. But I think the
No,
nail
he
gun
was
just
knocked out. He was knocked out because he hit him with a shovel. So he was
Right,
knocked
and I
out,
think
and
the
then
nail
the
gun-
nail
Yeah,
gun
but he
killed
wasn't.
him.
Yeah, he was knocked out, but then when they had him on the thing as the ghost,
Yeah, the nail gun killed
Ghost
him.
of,
he was
Rainwater.
moving like, get me off of this thing, get me off of this thing. And that's when he got shot with the nail gun.
And then he's like, they take the hood off. It's like a Scooby-Doo ending all of a sudden. He's got nails all over him and he's dead. Then we find out that Veronica and the counselor were in on this all along. They wanted that's what I didn't understand. Why was she involved with him?
Same thing. That's where I get confused about the ending, because I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, so Veronica's not the witchy chick. It's all a ruse, and her and the teacher are in on this whole thing to bring down Trisha and everybody else, yada yada yada. And I'm like, wait a minute. So they're in on this whole thing for a book deal, or to
Movie or
be
book deal?
survivors of the thing or whatever.
The massacre.
Yeah, saying, oh, this guy's a serial killer. Painted on Matt that he's a serial killer. He snapped and went nuts, started seeing ghosts and all that. Like, think of the book, think of the movie rights. I'm like, wait a minute. First off, how did Veronica hook up with this dude?
Yeah, right.
Because that's never explained, and that sort of needs to be explained, especially when you're going to be, the mastermind villains behind the whole thing.
Yeah.
But then the weirdest part of the thing, the counselor turns around and puts an axe in Veronica's head.
Yeah, because she got too out there.
And all of a sudden he takes her out.
Well, he was mad because she was supposed to, quote unquote, poison him, but she poisoned him for real.
Yeah, right?
Right, she was supposed to fake poison him.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, Matt and the counselor are going toe to toe and yelling. Then all of a sudden, I don't know how it happened. The statue of Rainwater, or the Cobra, spins around and takes the head off of the counselor.
Yeah, because he has the sword or whatever that he has.
Right, the sword or the hatchet or whatever. So at this point, the police get in there, and he's got a hatchet in his head and all these dead kids and dead counselor. And they decide to put a Hannibal Lecter mask on him, put him on the thing, and he's sitting there going, I can't get out. But then we look at the janitor, Max Rainwater. He's a descendant of the Native American chief whose house was taken down to build the fucking school. And the credits are over.
But
and the movie ends.
There is
No. Remember the governor and all them say, is it over? Is it over? Is it over? And they're like, yeah, and all of a sudden there's a massive amount of money given to Max.
That is
by
during,
the governor.
That is during the end credits.
Yeah. All right, I turned it off at the end credits, so I didn't really watch.
So the last scene is all four of the parents going, it's over. Hands the money to him. He walks away, and that's it. And the mother goes, what was it, Chris? If you got to do something, you do it yourself.
Or something like that. She's like, basically finally rid of her.
Yeah, pretty much. As much as they were in cahoots with him to fucking get them to kill him, pretty much.
Oh yeah, and she got the evidence of the kill.
Oh yeah, that was the other
thing. It was a whole big cover up.
Yeah, it was
because she couldn't trust Trisha because she knew Trisha was on drugs.
She was a major
Craig. She knew Craig would blab fast to clear his name and get him out. She knew Meg because it turned out Veronica actually took Meg's inhaler and put it in Tarek's bag.
Right.
Yeah, and that was that. So basically, all those people that were in on that murder died to get it. Yeah, to get that out. And nobody's going to believe Matt because Matt's off to the funny farm now.
Right.
And Veronica and the teacher who tried to set it all up were getting played from the start.
Right.
Because all of a sudden, Max, the slow janitor, isn't slow at all.
Nope. Which, by the way, is a nice little nod to Kaiser Soze.
Oh, he totally Kaiser Soze'd him.
I was going to say, it was a nice little nod to that. I'm like, all right.
His statue, when he spun it around before, it was almost like he was winding it and he had a button.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
you know what that reminded me of? Was it Scary Movie? Doofy?
Yeah.
At the end of the movie, he's like all dapper and suave and shit.
Yep, because he was the killer.
He was the killer the whole time, but there is a sequel to this movie called The Bad Kids of Crestview Academy. And it brings back the character of
Veronica?
No, Max.
Really?
He's the only, well, there's another character that's the headmaster.
Yeah.
But it's not played by Judd Nelson this time. It's played by Sean Astin.
Oh God. Well, if you're gonna
And-
replace one '80s, you go with another.
Right. And it also has a cameo by Drake Bell.
Okay. Yes. All right. Now I know. I know this film because I've seen this before.
I've never seen the
I've never
sequel,
seen the.
but-
I've never seen the movie, but I know of it now. I just didn't
Right,
know what the.
uh,
I just didn't recognize the name.
It's technically Bad Kids 2, but it's called Bad Kids of Crestview Academy. It's basically a sequel. It continues the story in a way of the supposedly. Like I said, I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
So that was Bad Kids Go to Hell. Chris, let's get your thoughts.
Here. Give.
All right.
Go
I
on
mean,
your own. When I'm gonna be right back.
ugh.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Chris.
I mean, it was entertaining.
Yes.
There were parts that were entertaining. There were parts that I'm like, okay. I mean, when you see it the first time, I'm pretty sure that when you watch it the first time will be the most entertaining because it's like a whodunit.
Right.
It's very whodunit, very like slasher-esque.
Right.
Like
Well,
who is it?
Breakfast Club meets Final Destination, if you will.
I don't even call it that. I will not call it that because it's not. I would say like Breakfast Club meets a slasher movie, not Final
Yeah.
Destination. Like Breakfast Club meets
Slasher
fucking,
Club.
Like, yeah, like
Slasher Club.
what?
The Slasher Club.
Yeah, like Breakfast Club meets like Horror High or something.
Oh God,
Any-
Horror High.
Well, any of those, like like Breakfast Club meets Valentine's Day
Yeah. Okay, I get you.
or
I get
some shit like that. Basically, any type of slasher, because at its heart, it is a slasher.
you. Right.
So, I really liked Veronica's character. I thought
Yeah, I thought-
Augie Duke was pretty cool, or Aubie Duke. Sorry, was it Augie or Aubie?
Aubie.
Augie Duke. I liked her. I liked
Ollie
Meg.
Falconer was Trisha.
Oh yeah, I liked Meg. And it was a shame she had to die first, but
Yeah,
it
she
made
did.
sense because she was the most fucking like
Whacked
timid.
out. Yeah, the timidest of all of them. Yeah.
Yeah. Matt was cool. I've seen him before, so
Cameron Dean Stewart, his name is.
What's funny is
Yeah.
Matt's a good. Is Matt? I like Matt. Matt is a good old Nickelodeon actor.
He was in Pitch Perfect. He was in.
Yeah, he started in Nickelodeon like.
He was on iCarly.
yeah.
Zoe and Isles. So he's been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I liked Veronica because like she was like witchy, badass, punk, goth, whatever,
Metalhead, whatever.
yada yada yada. What you know what I mean? The edgy girl,
Yeah.
the edgy
Down
chick.
through in a library.
The whole thing was hilarious. She's like look like he's gonna kiss her, and she slaps. She goes, "Wanna fuck?" Like, all right. Can't say no there. Oh, wanna fuck? All right.
And I'm like, it can't be a teen murder scene, a murder movie without a gratuitous sex scene.
Yeah, well,
And some titties.
Yeah.
the flashbacks actually made sense,
Yep.
which was a little bit more entertaining than like the Breakfast Club when it's all like, how'd you get in detention? And basically it was them just saying it rather than actually showing it.
Yeah.
That got annoying in the Breakfast Club.
Yeah. Breakfast Club is still a classic, though.
Oh yeah, the kills were inventive. I mean, I liked the twist. Like I said, it was an entertaining movie. It's nothing special to write home about, but
All right, what's your
It's a
rating
good-
of it?
it's a good first watch. It's a good first watch. The beginning in it, like when one of the kids is telling a sob story, it got a little too boring for me. That's
Right.
when I actually did the old time check.
Yeah.
And it was like 18 minutes in. I'm like, oh boy, if it's going to be like this, ugh. And then it picked up.
Right. So it's not a 2 cup of coffee, 3 cup of coffee.
No, I didn't have any coffee.
Also,
I
it's not
didn't- I had
so-
dinner.
so it wasn't a Snorefest movie.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a snore fest. It wasn't a check Facebook, check dating apps, check Twitter, download an app game, play that. Well, no, it wasn't that. Like I said, it was an entertaining first watch. I'm
So
pretty
would you
sure on the second watch it'll be more of the like distraction type thing or thing in the background. But it was entertaining first watch. Some of the lines were funny.
Well, like I said,
So would you recommend it? Would you recommend it?
I mean, like for a first watch, yeah. I mean, if you want to watch something, just kill an hour and a half, yeah, it's perfect. But
Ronnie. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
if
So
you're
Ronnie,
gonna
what's
be like, I'm not gonna be like, I'll recommend this for this and da 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 da. You have to watch this. No. It's an easily missable film.
right. Like when I was looking for a movie, I just happened to come across it, and
There you
that's
go.
why I said, this sounds interesting. So, Ronnie, your thoughts?
I kind of am in the same boat. I like the movie. The CG though killed me, and
Yeah.
I am normally a stickler about CG. I like CG, but when it is so blatantly like you can tell it was just there. We're gonna drop a cockroach that first off, what the fuck was with the cockroaches? They never really explained that because they showed up everywhere.
Yeah. They were in the soup, in the cafeteria. They were in the pipe. They were all over the place.
They were in the fucking air vent, all over the air vent.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was just, no, I liked it. The CG took me out a little, but I mean, I can live with that. So I'm like, I had fun. Like Chris said, it is a good first watch.
Did Dee watch it with you or no?
Yes, Dee did watch it with
And
me.
did she think I'm fucked in the head now?
No, she kind of looked at it was like the same thing. She kind of was like, it was a fun movie. She goes, well, it's like, she was the one that was like, yeah, it's like Final Destination. That no one's killing them; they're killing themselves.
Right.
Oh yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
But
So would you recommend it?
yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. So who's next up on the pick
Oh, it's me.
list? Okay. What do you have in store for us next week?
All right, so we're gonna go to Tubi. I was saving this one for a rainy day. I really didn't have. I've been busy because I'm back to work. I haven't had time to go search, but I had one in my back pocket for years now. And it is one of the worst New Jersey movies you could ever find.
Oh God.
It is a pretty much stock full of comedians. Good old Danny LaRusso's in it, as well as every other
I hear you
shit.
broke up. I didn't hear you.
Good old Danny
You're
LaRusso's
breaking up really bad.
Oh my God, I'm trying to get it out because it's breaking up. They still hear me, so it's good old LaRusso and good old fucking Babe Tits is in it. Artie Lang in Beer League.
Beer League.
We're watching Beer League, really?
Yep, we're watching Beer League.
I don't have to worry about watching that movie next week. I've seen it a million times.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's one of my favorite bad movies. It really is.
Oh, it's not a bad movie. It's not.
Oh, it's a bad movie. But it's bad in the good ways. Like, it's pretty fucking stupid. It already was on fucking heroin during this time. It was bad.
Yeah.
And yeah, I want to review it. I want to rip this a new asshole.
Okay. I'm down.
All
Yes. So next week we are going to do Artie Lang's Beer League, which is on Tubi.
I have it on DVD, so I don't even need to watch it on Tubi.
I'm just
I have
saying,
the
if
damn
anyone
thing on
out there
DVD.
wants to watch it, it's on Tubi.
All right. Because we can make a lot of Karate Kid jokes, too. Because Ralph Macchio's in this.
Everybody that is from Jersey and New York is in this, and one Boston.
Yeah.
Ugh. God damn it. What year
Oh,
did that
God,
come
I
out?
got a lot of jokes for that.
2006.
Oh,
2006 Beer League.
Oh, God.
And, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, that is our show. If you like what you heard, please follow down below. Follow us on all our social media network under the Nerdport Network. Follow us individually at and Ronnie.
At Trips NXC.
At the Zombie Master.
Follow us. Also, if you like what you heard and you want to buy our merch, down below in our link in our bios is our T-shirt through Teesprings. It goes straight there. If you want to see more content that I do on this channel and card openings and stuff like that, there's an Amazon wish list down there. Please follow, like, share this. Send this to everybody that you want to hear. I will be back in a little bit to do a couple card openings. But with that being said, the check is cleared. And boys, let's get the fuck out of here.
And if you're listening on a podcast, thank you very much.
Yes. And we will see you later.
iTunes.
We're clear. We're still live on there because I'm going to do the pack openings, but we're clear under that.
Oh, okay.
On the recording. So.
That was a good show. That flowed pretty good.
Yep. Oh, let me mute. There we go. It's... Hey. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you right now. I don't fucking... Unless I'm gonna get the shit graded, I really could care less. I'm not gonna charge them for so much. So... Yeah, I know, right? So I'm gonna do... Yeah, right? But, alright, so I am going to start with the magic cards. Those things are quick, so I'm just gonna get that shit out of the way, and then I'll do the wrestling stuff in a little bit. Alright, let me do this now. Yeah, because, dude, you'll be surprised how many... Well, it's the focus, but I'm also recording it off the phone. Yeah, well, the stream is getting that, Hold on. Well, it's the camera that's really that. Yeah, well, I'm also throwing everything up on freaking like TikTok and shit like that because apparently there's an Instagram. It apparently gets like 300, 400 views. The wrestling stuff is fucking ridiculous. Hold on. Yeah, follow me. Yeah, I know, right? Trust me, I don't want to fucking do it this way, but it's being a pain in the ass. It's the fucking focus of it. It won't. Dude, no, that tripod does not, it won't get on the fucking table. That's the problem. No, I can't. Well, the phone, I'm not doing it. The phone, I'm actually doing the video for it. I'm not actually doing the fucking... Here, you want to see what it looks like from the fucking tripod? I'll show you. Get ready for a Blair Witch moment. I'm doing, the phone is, dude, the phone is here. God damn it, if it'll fucking stay, I can show you where the phone is. The phone is here for video. This is literally how I have the live stream right now. So there. It's just backwards. Oh, shit. Oh. Alright, let me... Yeah, but alright, let me just do this magic stuff real quick. And... Alright. I got this, I got the magic stuff, I got Topps Chrome again. Alright, here we go. Let's rip open some more packs. God damn it. Freaking Magic Core 21. I'm looking for anything fucking foiled, because that's a shitload of money in those, surprisingly. And I'm not even boring people with this. What the? Okay, that's... Yeah, right? Oh, I got a foil. That's nice. Freaking... Demonic Embrace is the fucking rare. And... Yeah, like I said, I'm doing this shit quick, so... They can't even fucking hear you, so... I have the video on, I have the microphone. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just turn on your end because it doesn't really matter.
Fucking nerd!
Hey, folks, we're back again.
Yeah.
Fucking nerd! Magic the Gathering nerd!
Alright, next
Did I
pack.
get a tree? Did I get a tree that can cast a forwarding spell?
If you guys want to hear more of this shit, I got the Nerd
Can
Port
I
Network.
cast a fortifying spell in my asshole?
Can I zippity doo dah out of the magic wand to get level 10 elf?
Salvo.
Zip it, zippity doo dah, level 10 shit stain.
God damn it.
Oh, this is too priceless.
Boy,
Let's
those
face it.
are, man, this is riveting Magic the Gathering cards.
Hey, I do this shit for TikTok because apparently they get a shitload of views. But I know that's not what you want. I know John doesn't. I know John wants the baseball
Because those
cards.
TikTok people are fucking nerds.
Yeah. Hence also why we get fucking views on it, and we could get people coming into the fucking show.
Well, that's great. If they're gonna view the shit on TikTok, come into the fucking show.
I promote on both. It's called multi.
Ah,
Yeah,
now we
apparently
got-
they're like, I want. What's gonna happen? They're gonna come like, "Where's the Magic the Gathering opening?" I'm like, "Fuck you, nerd."
Go right ahead.
Where's the nerd stuff?
I'll be like Jim Cornette. Fuck off, you little shit.
Alright, let's get on to these. They're already pre-fucking bent, so it really doesn't matter because they're all fucking reflectors.
Refractors.
What?
Right, Topps Chrome, what, 2019 or
Yeah,
20?
Topps
20.
Chromie.
20. Yeah,
Oh,
Chromie.
Okay, so what do we
Alright,
got?
let's get into the WWE Topps Chromes. The last time I opened these, I got a freaking Humberto autograph.
Yeah, Alberto Carrillo autograph card.
Ooh, that's worth absolutely nothing.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
said
it's
too.
worth the whole big whopping $5.
Humberto Carrillo, 5
Uh-oh.
pesos.
I already saw one of the cards. Chris is gonna be happy.
Uh-oh.
Alright,
Make sure it's flip it over and make sure it's in view.
we got an
So you can
Asuka. We got a Kane. We got a
Asuka.
Miz. And we got a Rhea.
Got a Rhea Ripley. All right.
Yeah, there.
Right.
Oh, there she is.
NXT
Oh.
rookie Rhea Ripley.
Rookie, really? A rookie card? Come on.
Hey,
Rookie Rhea.
I can tell you right. I can tell you right now. I can tell you right now. There's one person that I can sell these to and make some money off of them.
Well, right now, that person's in Facebook jail right now.
Is he really?
JP.
Yes.
No. What did Chino do?
Apparently, he posted... You know how he posts some interesting stuff on his page,
No
right?
shit.
Well, apparently, he posted something in October that got him banned for 7 days.
That in October.
That's what he said, and because he said, "Hey guys, it's Chino," and he was on Jen's page, so he's in Facebook jail for 7 days.
I mean, would JP buy those cards too? Come on.
No, he wouldn't buy WWE.
Hey, I bought wrestling cards on occasion. They're not bad cards, but I'm not spending. I mean, there's only 4 cards in the pack.
Every goddamn. Come on, he fillets every damn WWE pay-per-view. It's like, oh my god, that pay-per-view was amazing.
Yeah, well, we got it. We got our Royal Rumble stuff coming up soon.
Yeah, and we're gonna have the
Yeah,
Royal
Royal.
on that one.
All right.
Yeah,
Final
predictions.
Chromes. Final Chromes for this before we get
All
into
right,
the
let's
top
see what we
10.
got. How about some Shitzy or some Alexa?
Just smack the fucking microphone. We got a Charlotte Flair. Oh shit. Okay. I just saw that. I got a Jey Uso. Nice.
That's a nice
Oh!
Charlotte card, actually.
Wow. A fucking Wendy Richter.
Wendy Richter? Wow, there's a...
Wendy Richter.
And a Bear Bronson yellow reflector 35 out of 50.
Nice.
What?
A special edition card. That's a nice card.
Yeah,
That's a good
that's not bad.
That'll-
That's a good pack.
That's a good patch, yeah.
The Wendy Richter one is nice. The
Pack
Bronson
number 2.
So
is the
how
Wendy
many
Richter-
cards
Bear
do you
Bronson.
have in
Bronson
these
Reed.
packs?
I'm sorry, Bronson Reed, not Bear Bronson.
How many cards are in this pack? 5?
Four.
4.
Fuck that shit.
And it was like it was $2 for the pack.
Fuck that.
Yeah, that card is worth like I think it's like $6.
Is the Wendy Richter number 2 or no?
No, that would have been nice if that was a Wendy Richter number.
$2 for 4 cards? Fuck that.
Dude, some of these cards go for like $150. That's the funny part.
Yeah, there is. There is. All right, now we're getting into the heritage.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if people actually pay the $150.
Yeah, the
Oh,
one that
you'd be
I got,
surprised.
You'd be surprised. You really be surprised. All
Really?
right. Yeah, dude. Some people pay.
Man, some wrestling fans are dumb. I'll
Dude,
tell you that.
there's people that'll. I've seen someone pay $400 for one card. For wrestling, I should rephrase that. For wrestling, they've paid $400 for one card.
Fucking dumb.
Not saying they're not, but they're fucking paying it.
Yeah, well, I guess. I guess it makes sense because you could sell wrestling cards to dumb wrestling fans. They'll buy anything.
Like I got the Shane Strickland one, or the Swerve one. Same thing as the Bronson, and it's like $5. So I think that's probably about the same, $5.
Is that reverb? Am I hearing the repeat in the background, or is that the TV?
I don't have anything.
I have my TV on since we're not doing the podcast.
Oh
so.
yeah, and
Okay,
it's
that's
not,
what I was hearing. I
I was
thought I
gonna
was
say-
hearing. I'm like,
and that's not going over. That's going through my headphones, so it's not really that big of a deal.
okay, no, I was
Yeah.
just curious. I didn't know what it was. I'm
Yeah.
like, am
Well,
I
it's
hearing-
Alexa Bliss versus Asuka, so I'm putting the sound up.
That's
Okay,
fine.
I don't care.
All right,
All right, what do we got? Let's open this heritage. Let's see what we get.
all right. Next up, we got Heritage. 9 cards. We want freaking. I want something. Last time I got kind of stiffed.
Yeah, last time when we did that opening, when you did it the other day, you didn't get squat.
No. God.
No, you got that one special edition card that was what, $1.50?
Yeah.
You got motor parts for your bicycle. That's what you got.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Pedro
How many
Stu-
are in this pack?
9.
You get 9 in this pack.
I got a Met.
What do we got?
Ryan Cordell.
What the hell? Why do they look like old 70s cards?
Because that's what Heritage does. They do throwbacks with current players.
World Series highlight. Pirates.
I have that Ryan Cordell. I picked up that card. I got that card this weekend at the show.
Luis
so I got it.
Roberts. Miles Straw. D'Angelo DeShields Jr. and Brad Miller.
Hey, is that a Philly? Or no,
Cardinal. But
wasn't he a Philly for like a minute?
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, I got one Met.
Yeah, I already got that Met card.
You got that one?
Yeah, I got that one already. I picked it up at the show this weekend.
Okay.
Boy, dick on top of dick.
Dude, surprisingly for those, I could sell each for $2.
Yeah.
A card
How much were these
for the
packs?
commons.
How much were these packs?
You sell the pack for $2. Somebody paid $2 each for a card. They're fucking dumb.
They'll pay for it. You'll be surprised. They'll pay for it.
Well, if they need a complete set, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
That's what it is. What is it? These were $4 a pack.
Yeah. That's the one problem with Heritage. They're
That's
they're up
fucking
there.
shitty.
Yeah. Well, it's not really. I'm not doing this for what it is. I'm just doing it because I'm selling them at shows too, so it helps.
Right.
Oh,
you know,
don't worry. I got my PA coming. I'll do an unboxing video for that.
More Heritage. All right, let's see.
Still in the box.
what's in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
No, it's like a whole PA system in a box. It's pretty fucking cool.
All right. Tyler Badee.
I don't know.
I don't know who the hell that is. Kevin Pillar. The Sox.
Oh. Socks.
The Sox.
Sucks.
Red Sox.
Francisco Cardelli.
Okay, don't know him either.
Jonathan Diaz.
Uh,
Yasiel Puig.
oh God. Weak. Was he a Red Sox, Indian?
Indian.
Oh God, he's been with so many teams I lost count.
Ah,
Patrick Wisdom. I got nothing on this. Danny Medic.
Danny Medic.
And Austin Dean.
What's your name? Danny Medic.
oh, she took the gloves off.
Yeah, that one was nothing.
Wait, how many packs did you get? 3?
4.
Ah.
The Puig. The Puig
Puig
one's
ain't gonna-
interesting.
You're not going to get any. I've looked him up. You ain't going to get squat. He's a common. You're not going to get any.
Diaz is a rookie. That's not going to be worth anything now. So.
Yeah. You didn't get any Acuñas or any Harpers or.
No.
I like that Bliss. I like that Bliss uses more of her gymnastic ability now
Yeah.
with the Firefly Funhouse character because it's like he very fun.
Yeah. All right, more packs. Let's get to this.
All right.
Let's see. I got some. I might have something. Hernandez Perez.
Okay.
Martin from the Astros. I can't even pronounce his name. Jim Nelson. Brad Wick.
Doesn't come with trash can.
Yeah, right. Oh, I got another one of him. Lovely.
What,
I got
another
2.
Puig?
No, I got. yeah, right. That'd be great. No, Hungrin Ryu, Emmanuel Chase.
Ryu's not a bad card for the Blue Jays.
No, I got 2 of them now.
Oh.
Yep.
I want to see the lights go out and Pain Alexa come out.
Pete Fairbanks is the last one.
Uh,
All right, last one.
last one, and then I definitely got to go take a Jets.
Yeah. All right, last one. Let's get this one. Hopefully, there's.
Oh yeah,
something.
how do you feel about your coach?
We'll talk about it Wednesday.
I'm hesitant. I want to see.
Talk about it Wednesday, definitely.
Okay, Omar.
You guys
Neves.
got a
Hey,
good
I got a Philly.
Who we got?
Zach
Who we got?
Wheeler.
Who?
Oh, God.
I got
More
Wheeler.
people to get.
All right,
Zach
all right. So you got Zipperman.
Yep. Zipperman. Oh, okay. I got a Mookie Betts.
Oh, there you go. Mookie Betts, good card. That's a short print, I think.
Is it? No.
I think it is.
There's-
Check the numbers. If it's over 500, it's a short print.
No, there's nothing on the back.
There is a number in the back.
Oh, 502.
Yeah, so it's a short print.
Oh shit!
No, it's not out of.
Lights
I
going
always,
out.
I always think the short print's of out of.
No, the
Ronald
short print-
Acuna, 40 at age 21, now and then. Oh, it's his 40th home run at age 21. Acuna.
Acuna Matata.
Dude, the lights went out and they went to commercial. I'm like, fuck!
Steve Checkett.
Steve Cishak, yeah.
Cishek, Jonathan Bleeks, and Bleeks Jahai. I can't even pronounce it. Shit.
I know you're talking
Yeah,
about, but I can't
and
pronounce it.
finally Jonathan Hernandez. That pack was a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean, Mookie Betts, that'll fetch you about $4 or $5.
Yeah, Mookie, Acuna,
The Acuna one might get you about 3.
and fucking, of course, of all people, fucking Zipperman.
A former Met who fucked us and went to Philly.
I got more out of the fucking WWE packs than I did.
Yeah.
But all right, I'm cutting this off.
All right.